Hello, everybody. Welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm Mike,
I'm Jay.
and we're black.
Surprise.
I don't know. That's just what popped in my head. You know, that's just what happened in my brain. How are you guys?
Yeah, Mike informed me that this thing. I'm afraid to fuck with it. Like the wires are like they're being held on by like hopes and dreams right now. If I fuck with it, if the camera goes off, then I'm fucked.
I'm gonna try to get used to it. Right now, it's like my OCD is fucking going crazy, but we'll live. Oh, I gotta turn off the ads. Speaking of OCD, I gotta turn off the ads because you guys make it so that we don't have to run ads on these things. And we appreciate you for it very, very much. How is everyone? It's Monday. We don't usually do this on Mondays, but it's Monday, and here we are. We just didn't want anybody to be able to watch the next game. That's all.
That's about the best I can get it for right now.
Oh, it's much better. That's much better. I feel better about it. I know that. But
yes, Glenn, you are true. You are true statements of truth. And because of that, you will have a key to Grayskull and not Snake Mountain, where a lot of porn stars live. All right? Dude, I'm telling you what. Fuck it. I'll go ahead and tell you my score right off the bat, dude. It's fucking 9 out of 10. That movie was fucking badass.
I knew you would love it.
I love the shit out of it. Do they even play the fucking Highlander song when they break out of the prison? He's like, here we are, born to be kings with a prince. I was like, that's Highlander, but I still rocked the fuck out of it. It was badass. Everything was great. Everyone had great screen time. All right. It was exactly what I thought it would be. It was Thor. It was like a little bit of Marvel's Thor, the first movie, mixed in with Willow, mixed in with Labyrinth, mixed in with Neverending Story. And me enjoy that very much. All the actors were phenomenal. By the way, it was to date some of the best Jared Leto, period. For a long, he was better with the laugh and his voice than he ever dreamed of being with Joker and Suicide Squad. Like whatever Moko magic that he cooked up in the Arizona desert, along with lines of cocaine to come up with what he did with Skeletor. That's how he should do it always. It was phenomenal. The only one that the weakest character in the movie that I had to say, and it might be because she just didn't have a lot of screen time, was Eva Lynn. Even though the actress is great, she just didn't have a lot of screen time. But everything else, off the charts, great, dude. The guy that played He-Man was great. Do they have a fucking cameo with Dolph Lundgren? Was badass.
I was going to say spoilers, but I saw that on IMDb. They kind of gave that one away on IMDb. So, like, there's nothing.
Yeah, they mentioned it because someone said he should have played King Randor, which is the father of He-Man. But he, you know, it is what it is. I already knew he was in the movie. I just
was it a good cameo?
Yeah, it was all right. It was just in the gym. I mean, it's where he belongs, I suppose. He's a badass. Like, he still looks great for his age. But he even does the good journey like he did in the original movie. Good journey. It's fucking awesome. But yeah, what else? Everything about, like, dude, I even got, I never thought I got teary-eyed at the end. With the end of the
I didn't expect it to make you cry.
Well, I was just because I was reliving my childhood. And I was like, oh yeah, because it's an allegory. It's like, you have the power. Like when he says, I have the power. Yeah, you don't need that motherfucking power sword. You have the power to change your life. All right, and that's what what she tells him. You have that power.
I'm glad you liked it, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It didn't feel too long.
No, it was so good. I was just absorbed. Like there was like a moment or two where you kind of get dragged down because the plot it runs a little thin. Where it's just like but dude, everything else is, oh my god, dude, and the jokes that they make about why they're named like certain characters, it makes sense from a child's perspective. This isn't giving anything away. This is non-spoiler, but like you guys have already seen the trailer. Like Prince Adam is sent away to Earth to save him from the evil forces of Skeletor. Like they're invading, so he's sent away with the power sword to Earth. And that through, I think he's like 12 or 10 or something like that. But he remembers all the heroes of Eternia when he goes there, like Ram Man and Fisto, which is obviously like fucking crazy sex names. And that's not even really their name. So when he comes back to Eternia and he's like, yeah, I remember all of you guys. You're Ram Man. You have a head that rams people. And they're like, that's not my name. And you're Fisto. You fist people. And he's like, I don't. It was, but from a child's perspective, like obviously as an adult, you're like, yeah, that's like overly sexual. Like, and it was like, there's actually a little lore behind that. The Mattel company that made the show, they made those characters like have weird names like that as kind of a wink and a nod, like Ram Man, Fisto. It was meant to be a joke, but kids didn't think of that or pick up on that kind of weird shit. But that's what was funny, and I like the idea.
Fisting jokes in the 80s. I love it.
Yeah, well, I thought it was I love the idea that from a kid's perspective, it made sense. And he was the guy that played He-Man was exactly what you think and what you would want. He played the perfect combination of goofy, charismatic, Magooish that pulled it off. It just worked completely. He wasn't a badass over the top like, you know, Dolph Lundgren's He-Man was just, he could do everything. He was just badass in all ways. But this version of him had a little bit more of a goofiness to him that worked for the character.
How was the CG?
I didn't mind it. I mean, I didn't think it was terrible. I thought some shots didn't look great, but I mean, it's you got a fucking talking tiger and goddamn space monsters battling fucking
make that tiger talk.
Yeah, dude. And by the way, I gotta be honest. When like everyone will say that the fight sequence between He-Man and Skeletor was awesome. It was badass, dude. It was a fucking highlight of the goddamn movie. But I love the trap jaw fight with He-Man. The first time he transforms, fuck yeah, dude. Calm down. Get to the popcorn and let's watch. I mean, yeah, was this movie corny? Dude, it was more corny than the Corn Belt in the fucking United States. All right, this motherfucker was spitting out corn butter, but I loved it. I think it worked for the movie. So if you're
a fan, franchise, so
well, I think, and here's the thing: I think that if you're a fan and you love the series growing up, if as a kid you love the cartoon and like you collected the figures or whatnot, you'll love everything about it. There's a ton of Easter eggs, and they do a good job of giving the nostalgia to you, but they also bridge it to like a newer generation to take over too. I love it.
It's sad to hear that that you liked it so much, considering that they're never going to make another one because that box office was.
Well, no. I believe in the power. I believe in the power, and they will make another one. They had. By the way, I didn't know this. There was 3 fucking teasers at the end, 3 post-credit scenes.
God
damn, or 2. I think there was 2.
Well,
yeah, really I missed them. I found out what they were. But one of them was a real big reveal, like a really big one. And if they're not going to do a sequel, it's weird that they would do that because they had to untangle it from legal entanglement. That was really hard to get it out. And it was a last minute addition, and they were able to put it in the movie.
Well, it sucks because I don't think it's necessarily the movie that bombed. Not that the studio will give a shit. It just came out at the wrong time, dude. I don't think they ever expected when they released this for Obsession to be making more money in week 4 than it did in week 1, and for Backrooms to be there as a heavyweight player, and for Scary Movie 6 to make nearly double what this movie made. It just came out at a really busy box office time, dude.
I know it. Well, you know, if they don't make a sequel to it, they don't make a sequel to it. But it is what it is. This is day 1 DVD for me. Day 1 DVD.
Still gonna buy the DVD.
I'm gonna get the VHS DVD cover too. No, yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy. Dude, as soon as it was, I wanted to go watch it again. Like it takes a lot for me to like. I wanted to turn around and go back in and watch it again.
Damn, yeah, that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. Like I said, I think 2 hours and 12 minutes for something I'm like iffy on anyway. I'll probably wait till day myself to watch it, but I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah, like I said, it's a 9 out of 10 for me. So yeah, I didn't know if it I saw some of the reviews. I didn't know it bombed.
I didn't review bomb, it box office bombed.
Oh, and I will say one thing too about it. Those people are saying was there any woke stuff or whatever. It's literally a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, the whole
well, because when Adam is sent to Earth, he becomes an HR consultant for like a really over the top, hardcore, let our feelings be consensual situation. And it's funny as fuck because it's not really, they kind of make fun of it in the movie. Because when he gets back to Eternia, he's like, let's use our words to talk, use dialogue, and then he gets his ass beat. Like, nobody does that here. What the fuck are you talking about? By the way, Mechaneck, which is a hero of Eternia, I swear to God, dude, I thought that was Matthew Lillard. Mechaneck, and it wasn't. It didn't turn out. It was not Matthew Lillard, but Matthew Lillard actually would have played a pretty good Mechaneck.
He'd be a good Skeletor. Not gonna lie. Like,
no, you don't have it. You don't have it. No,
he'd go crazy.
We don't need that. But no, Mechaneck, he would have been perfect for it. But then I got it confused. I was like, no, I think he's gonna be cast as Plastic Man in DC, and that's where it got mixed up.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked it, dude.
Or is it Mechaneck, or you know, the fucking guy with the big neck? What I thought they called him Mechaneck. I could be wrong. Merlin, Masters of the Universe. 9 out of 10 for Masters of the Universe. He-Man.
Oh yeah, He-Man, not He-Woman. I don't know.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, you'll like it though. I think you will like it because it's got enough corn on it. You'll be like, yeah, but they're not taking themselves seriously. It's not meant to be taken seriously.
Yeah, I may take the kids to go see it. I think that they'd enjoy it. Possibly. The running too. If this was an hour and 30 minutes, I'd have gone and seen it.
Yeah, but you don't feel it. You don't feel it because it's so good. It flows so well. And by the way, Trapjaw looked incredible. I thought Trapjaw they did a really good job with. Beastman was kind of iffy. Beastman was all right, and you only get to see. I think Merman's in the back somewhere. You don't really see him. They also had Blade. Not retarded. Not Blade. Not Wesley Snipes. They had the guy Blade that they added. Remember the old He-Man in 1987? They added the Master Shadow, like the really ugly looking, gremlin looking guy with the.
Oh yeah.
Was that Blade? No, that wasn't. That was
the guy who made the flute, the magical.
No, that was a different guy. No, I can't remember his name. His name's not Blade. It was something else. But anyway, he's in it too. Yeah, dude, good ass fucking movie. She-Ra.
Was the music maker in it?
They only played a guitar version of it, it was cool. They played a guitar version of it at the end, but they didn't play it when he's but his transformation scene looked good, and I didn't mind the music at all. Like it was different, but it wasn't bad. I wanted them to play
the song you wanted.
No, they played the song. They played the He-Man theme song, but it was a guitar riff of it, like a new.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. No, I was talking about the little goblin guy who made the
they added that in for a storytelling element. The reason why that character was added in the 1987 or 89
because they couldn't make Orko. No, I just didn't know if they threw a shout back to the old movie with him in it or not.
No, he wasn't. I didn't see him, or I might have missed him. But
they were like, hell no, this movie head to toe legit. We ain't putting Gremlin Man in that shit. How was Idris Elba?
He was fucking badass. He played the perfect. He played the perfect combination of like kind of a demoralized dude, and then he kind of recovers, and then he comes back. And I didn't even know. I guess was there any controversy around him because he's black that people didn't want him to be Man at Arms? Because I was like,
not that I noticed.
He was a perfect cast for it. Perfect.
Idris Elba's one of those guys. I don't care who he's cast as. You can cast him as Barbie. I bet he'll do a badass job.
Make sure that we understand that S roads are understand vapes are gay. Thank God it's Pride Month and we can suck on that shit hard.
Yeah, the only thing gayer is lung cancer, I guess.
Or yeah. But anyway, if you guys are on the fence about it, or if you're not sure, I guarantee you that if you're a fan of the cartoon series growing up and you liked everything about that, you'll love this movie 100%. They don't dick around. And by the way, Jared Leto's fucking hilarious in it because he plays into the meme stuff of Skeletor, so it works perfectly. Yeah,
that's good to hear. And his voice was good.
Dude, it was way like the laugh is perfect. The laugh is better than, like I said, anything he did with Joker. Did he say it's Morbin time? No, he didn't say anything like that, but he did. Like he does a moment where he does like a Dr. Evil thing where he was laughing far too long with his evil laughter. I said we will take over. Like he was doing the evil man speech, and then no one did anything. He's like, the speech is over. Like I just was a crescendo. I had my fist up. It was funny.
Oh, I didn't know they were gonna have him be comedic.
He's funny because he's kind of a goofball too. He's like a meme lord on the internet.
That kind of makes me want to see it a little more, honestly. Like I didn't know they were gonna go that hard. Like, damn, I didn't know he was gonna go all the way gay.
Yeah, he did.
I love that.
He spread his butt cheeks for Playgirl and everything.
Mike Honcho. I'm pumped that you liked it, dude. How was the theater?
I mean, it wasn't like full or anything. It was a Sunday. It was like 5 or 6 people in there.
Did you get April to go with you, or did you have to solo?
I couldn't. The puppy.
Oh, she's at work. Oh, right. Oh, that's right.
The puppy. Yeah.
Say, put that fucker in a crate and say, we're going to see Masters.
I can't. That motherfucker is like goddamn Exorcism of Emily Rose. Like, I think she, like, you know that scene in the barn where she screams that she's Satan? That's what that thing would do in the fucking crate.
I guess you're gonna, dude. You're gonna have to get like one of those emotional puppy vests or something so that you can take it everywhere with you.
Well, it's not even 3 months old. It turns 3 months old next Sunday. Like
hey, you can't bring that dog in here. But like this dog is retarded.
We're doing crate training now. We're getting him used to it. We're not like just shoving him in there and having the motherfucker have like Vietnam flashbacks when he comes out
like
of it.
Rambo.
Yeah, we're not gonna do all that shit. Yeah, as soon as he sees it, he starts freaking the fuck out and screaming and then breaking.
Yeah. Well, it's good. Did you have a brewski at the theater?
I had 2. The only way to enjoy it. I mean, not the only way. I enjoyed it.
So you missed a minute of the movie, then, is what you're saying?
No, I double fisted.
Oh, you double.
I double fisted for Fisto.
Respect.
Yeah, I double fisted. I take 2 cups in. I don't care who judges me. Fuck you. I'm wearing a Ghostbusters hoodie and it's the middle of the day singing He-Man. I don't care.
By the way, okay, the S was hidden. I was like, dude, you got that shit from Timu because it says Ghost Butters. You can't see the S on it.
That's the South Park hoodie. Ghost Butters.
Ghost Butters.
But yeah, dude, I 100% recommend it. I would have turned around and watched it again, but I had to fucking leave because she was picking me up and the puppy was going crazy and shit. We also got one of those like safety nets for the back seat. We're trying to get him used to.
To keep out of the front seat so he's not eating the driver.
Well, so he can lay down. Because I mean, holding this fucking thing is like holding a live piranha out of the water, and it's not eaten for 2 weeks.
Dude, I had a scary dog moment too. MJ's friend needed a ride home from work, right? Mm-hmm. So we go and we pick her up. She works at an ice cream place, so it's like, you guys get ice cream. We'll take the dog with us, and I'll take Kayla around the block. And it was a hot day. It was like 85 degrees or whatever. but I even felt the ground. The ground wasn't that hot. It was later in the evening. And I took her around I didn't bother grabbing her collar. I just grabbed, we have this big cloth leash or whatever that you just put around them and like clip it. I didn't bother grabbing her collar. And we go around the block one time, and dude, since she was in downtown, she was going fucking ape shit at everything and like pulling me like way harder than she usually does. And I didn't think about it. It was stupid of me. But we literally just went one block around like a couple of bars and where stuff was, and just walked around and got back around. The girls were sitting in the tailgate of the truck eating their ice cream. And she just started going batshit, trying to pull off everywhere, which she never does. And I was like, this is so weird. And we got her a pup cup, and I gave her a pup cup. She only ate half of it.
Yeah.
And then I was going up, and she got on the curb. And I'm telling you, this walk took not even 10 minutes, you know? But I went to get up on the curb, and she was pulling the other direction. All of a sudden, she just flopped on her back, like passed out.
Was she scared?
Like, no, she I think what happened is she was pulling so tight and pulling so hard
that fainted.
I think the leash
choked
like
your dog
around her. I didn't know. And I'll never take her without a collar again. So that's a PSA for anybody else. I don't know if that's what happened, but it's possible. But she came right to, and I was like fucking doctor in the ER. I was like, give me some water, stat. I fucking gave her some water. She was fine, but shit was scary.
Yeah, dude. I had
she died.
Well, condolences. I guess get a better dog that won't be a pussy and faint.
I saved it for the end.
No. I had something similar. Well, not really. I didn't make. It didn't faint or anything. But I was with Indy. We just got his vest in. Like he's like otherwise we are just using a collar, which he fights you on that shit. And he bites the leash all the time. So we just gave him a vest. Here's how I'm training him to walk with me, so he doesn't keep yanking the fucking, because right now he's so young, he just wants to go his own way. Puppies are like, everything's new, so he's just going his own way. I just like walk forcefully. I was like, no, bitch, you're going my way, and you're gonna understand that when the line gets taut, when it gets taut, you come my way, and then it gets loose, and then you understand reward. You see how that works? Reward and freedom is only given if you follow command. And so that's what I do. I walk around the yard like a goddamn drill sergeant do, and it works. But today, where we had the vest on him, he had laid down, because sometimes he'll just lay down and eat a stick or some shit, because that's what they do. And I didn't know, and I thought he was just pulling, because I don't look at him, so he understands that I'm not acknowledging you when you're pulling on your leash. I'm not gonna acknowledge you. So I was like, why the fuck is this so heavy? I was dragging him because he was laying, and he had rolled on his back, and I was just dragging. It looked like a corpse along the fucking land. And I was like, oh shit. Like, he was fine. It didn't hurt him anything.
All right, Michael Vick.
No. Well, I didn't put him into a dog fight later. And then but across the way, this neighbor lady she was walking her fucking dog. She stopped, and she was staring at me like Michael Myers across the parking lot, dude, just staring at me. And I was like, son of a bitch. I was like, they're gonna call fucking some kind of like animal, some shit. I don't know. And I'm like, hi. I was like, it's fine. He does this all the time. We play dead. It's just a joke. And she's like,
you ever seen Weekend at Bernie's?
She didn't even say shit. She was like, I was like, bitch, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. This is a goddamn blackmouth cur, high energy fucking dog. It's 3 weeks old. You got a fucking schnauzer schnitzel, whatever the fuck that you walk. Like, it's a little baby ass dog like this big. Like, she don't have to do shit. Like, that fucking dog's never going to leave from you because it'll be afraid of getting taken by a hawk. It's so tiny. You got to put your foot down with some of these motherfuckers. Like, I mean, I'm not mean to it, but it's like, I'm not going to let that shit run. Look at my fucking arms, guys. It looks like I dunk my fucking hands and like arms into a fucking deep blue sea containment unit every fucking day. Anyway, but that did happen, and I was judged immediately, and I was like, whatever. I mean, I've talked to her before. I was like, she met Buster before he passed away. I was like, don't you ever fucking stare at me like Michael Myers across the parking lot again like that, ever again. I should have just stayed there. I should have picked him up and just stood there and looked at her and not moved until she moved.
Him up and handed him to her, but like, it's your fucking problem now, Deborah.
I don't know what her name is. She looks like her name's fucking.
You should call her
Teresa.
Deborah.
Her name looks like her name's Teresa McBlackensuck. I don't know.
Blackensuck's wild, dude. That's crazy.
I said black and stuff. But anyway, so I know that sucks, dude. Because when you're like, oh fuck. Because you get scared, you're like, I fucking killed it. Like, I have witnesses. It wasn't like you could just pass that shit off. Like, if it was in your backyard, you'd be like, oh, it got into something. And it just died.
Hey, it's dead. I just like to walk my dead dog on a leash.
So some say, why Blackjack? I don't know. Teresa Black and stuff just sounds like a fucking Karen name. I mean, Jesus, why are you bringing race into it?
Oh man,
That's like Avon. Yeah, sounds like Avon.
Honestly, you should try to take the dog in the movie theater with you and see what happens next time.
At this point, dude, they like. Have you guys see that shit on the Gordon Ramsay restaurant? Apparently, he got mad that someone posted on TikTok about one of his restaurants because he has a big sign up in front of the door in one of his super fancy restaurants that says "All dogs welcome here." So you don't have to have a service animal; you just bring your fucking pet in. That's
when I see those signs, I walk in like,
yeah, DMX playing nonstop. You gotta let the dogs out. You know what I'm saying? I apologize for that joke. No, I was like, all right, well, that's cool and all, but the problem is you have nasty people like this lady posted on TikTok. They were eating their food. She had some noodles and oodles or whatever. She looked like it was a nice meal. She was getting ready to fucking put it in her mouth. She pans the camera over. This fucking nasty little dog has got a poopy pad that's taking a shit right there on the fucking floor. On the floor with everybody around this fancy restaurant. Everybody's dressed to the nines. And this nasty little rat is taking a shit on a poopy pad. And so she posted it on TikTok, like, at Gordon Ramsay. Is this the kind of establishment you're trying to send to the world? This motherfucker, Gordon Ramsay, with his slicked up gelled hair, got on there and bitched her out for saying anything dare awful about his restaurant, then deleted the post.
Yeah, you can't have dogs taking dumps in your restaurant.
Yeah, it was diarrhea poop. It was not even. It wasn't. That motherfucker looked like goddamn scrambled eggs. All right,
that's nasty. That's dude. I would actually get mad. I don't get mad about anything. I'd be like, cool. There's a dog in my MRI butt exam. I don't care. I love dogs.
Yeah, well, dude, it's like
but if a dog is shit next to me while I eat.
Yeah, and you're trying to eat something, and then you look over and you see one of these little rats. And this, by the way, I don't know. It looked like one of them fucking. I just don't like those kinds of. It's like maybe a little baby ass Yorkie, but it just looked like an entitled bitch, like a fucking entitled dog. And she's sitting there going, and just fucking shitting and just making eye contact with the lady recording and like giving like a fucking stiff upper lip. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Like taking a dump on a. And what kind of nasty person are you?
I mean, I respect the dog. The dog.
You brought poop pads in, knowing that this thing can't hold its fucking.
That dog's just a fucking punk rocker, dude. He's like, I'm gonna take a dump in the establishment. Fuck Gordon Ramsay.
So anyway, my point being is I'm not gonna take.
Cooking my friends.
Andy won't shit. Like Andy has had accidents, like he's peed now and again in the house, but we clean that. He won't poop in it. But I'm not gonna be an asshole and just be like, oh, my dog's good. I'm gonna take it to the theater.
If they put a microphone to that dog who just took a shit's mouth, it'd be like, no more war and free Palestine.
Dr. Corn Dog, sir, right, I'm not talking about fucking like taking it up and throwing it to the fucking chef and be like, cook me up some goddamn spaniel, cocker spaniel or anything. I just said, get the fuck out of the, at least have the goddamn courtesy to be like, oh, I think I gotta go poopy, take it outside and let it go take a dump and then bring it back in.
Dude, as an avid dog walker myself, I can tell you that it could be 2 degrees, it could be 102 degrees. When that shit evacuates that dog's asshole, it fills the air. All right, like you can smell it.
Yeah.
Did I tell you about me accidentally putting my finger in some poopy? I think I told you about that.
You did. You told us on Patreon.
Yeah, someone walked up behind my dog, and it's a Staffy. Like it looks dangerous. It's not, but it looks dangerous. Like walked up behind us and scared the fuck out of me. And I was picking up her poop at the same time and like stuck my finger right in it. And I had to walk the whole way home with shit all over my fucking finger.
You smelled it too, did you?
I didn't have to, dude. It was there. Yeah, it still smells like poop. It still smells like poop.
I said it would have been funnier if the person that would scared you turned around. You were like, yeah, my dog's eating good. That's so weird. They'd be like, oh my God, you never know what happens.
More fiber in your diet.
I'm like, Jared, you don't know what. On our walk this morning, there was this boy out there with his dog, and he put his fingers in his dog shit. He smelled it.
I should have done like Deputy Dewey and just like wiped it on their lip. Like, hey, here, come here.
That's fucking nasty as hell. That's called assault, brother. You're going to be going to jail for 10 to 15. No, I don't know how long you go to jail. Probably for a long time. But yeah,
that's got to be
crazy
some
shit
sort of charge. But yeah, no, speaking of which, so it's crazy. Scary Movie got like 105 million. Masters of the Universe got like 50 million. Scary Movie doubled up Masters of the Universe, dude, which is insane.
Well, no, it's also the return of the Waynes. Like that was going to do well no matter what. But you didn't even like it that well. You said you gave it a 6.
Yeah, I gave it a 6, dude. It's fine. Like, and if you guys have seen it, like, I literally just sat there and watched it. It was like,
Yeah.
But there was no like, oh my god,
kind of like laughing at your own toots in the bed.
Yeah,
it's a little funny at first, and
yeah, literally. I mean, honestly, like you actually nailed it. Like that Scary Movie 6 is kind of like when you fart and laugh. Like it's not really that funny, but it did make you laugh a little bit.
It makes
like,
you laugh because you make you make your wife uncomfortable because it smells.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you might get in trouble.
I don't do that, but I mean, I know you do. I don't do that. I just excuse myself.
I do it all the time. And I just blame it on the dog. Like she knows, like I'll fart really loudly and be like, Thor. And she'd be like, just shut the fuck up, Mike. I swear to God. Like she gets mad because I'll fart and then just say the dog's name.
I have done that before, but it's not because she heard the audible fart. She smelled it. And I was like, Buster, like is having really bad gas pains.
I have to say it to the dogs now because I used to be like, there goes the duck. And then that actually makes her mad now. Like she'll actually get angry with me if I say that. Or like, well, this floor, it's creaky, you know?
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that He-Man. First off, I know it was promoted, but it doesn't feel like it was promoted well. Like that movie is weird because like all the stars were out doing the junket. Like the guy that played He-Man, the girl that played Tila. I think Idris Elba might have been doing it. I'm not sure. And the girl that played Evil Lynn. But Jared Leto was nowhere to be seen. I know that there was like a possibility that they banned him from doing that. But I also someone during Patreon said he's on a tour, so he really wasn't pushing for a lot of like. Promotion. I just feel like maybe that movie just didn't get promoted as heavily as it could have been. But also, it doesn't matter what really opening up against Scary Movie 6 with the return of the Waynes was going to whoever was going to open up on that weekend was going to lose.
Yeah, I don't think it was just that either. Like that would have been one thing. But I see where they're thinking. They're like, oh, we're not worried about Scary. It's a completely different type of movie. They didn't expect Backrooms and Obsession to be just fucking beating dick at the box office though. Like there's no way they could have expected that. Yeah, just like hard, like angrily, you know.
Yeah, when that dick gets beaten that hard early on in the you gotta marry that. You gotta marry that one.
Yeah.
Even though the Backrooms, I guess you told me the Backrooms was boring, wasn't it? You said it was boring.
No, it was fine. I mean, it was fine. It had some boring parts in it, but it was a good little horror movie. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of just what it was. It was a little like the scares were a little bit childish in my opinion, like in a weird way, but it was still a good movie. Like I would recommend it to horror fans because it had some interesting ideas in it. And it makes you think. It's pretty simple, but it makes you think. And I was like, here's what I think the movie means. And a lot of people were like, actually, I think you're right about that, which made me feel smart. But then I told MJ that, and she was like, yeah, duh, obviously. And I was like, oh, fuck me. Excuse me. I thought I was smart for a second.
Thank you for telling us that paint will dry after you use it.
Before I wrecked
well, you know, I didn't really. I mean, Backrooms looked cool or whatnot when I saw the trailer for it, but I mean, the one that one that stood out to me was Obsession, which I actually am glad that's slaying ass at the box office because it was a YouTuber that made it, and it was made on a limited budget, which I do appreciate because it shows Hollywood, or at least hopefully it sends another signal to Hollywood because God knows that they got 18,000 of them. That you don't need to have a mega fucking major budget to make a great movie.
Let me ask you this question, by the way. There's this thing going on. And I get it, and I also don't get it. Like, so one of the art directors for the film is on the internet complaining, and he's like, "Look, when you do a movie this small that has this little money, you take on many hats." And he was like, "I lost weight. I wasn't just doing the art direction. I was showing up here. I was doing this. I was doing that." And he was like, "I was only paid $7,000 total for doing this movie." Now I'm paraphrasing.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to me. I'll take that.
He was paid $300 a day is what he said, which amounted to about $700 or $7,000. And he's complaining because the movie now has made 200 and whatever fucking $100 million and nobody on the back end's getting any. What is your take on that? Do you think that they should go back
who's saying this?
This is the art director of the film.
Okay, well, I think that what I'm saying is my opinion on that would be that sucks. I understand you're frustrated with that, but there's a thing called negotiations with your contract. That I mean, this has happened time and time again. I don't agree with that at all. I think they should be paid fair based on the success of the film. But you have to have agents. You have to have people that are smarter than you that know the numbers that can crunch up a contract that makes sense. That's what happened to the Blair Witch kids. They got all butt fucked out of the fucking money that movie made because, I mean, yes, true, they were kids, but they were adults. They should have realized, hey, I don't understand all this, what this contract business means. It's not like they were making a movie with their best friends and they didn't think they were going to get fucked on it. These are studio people. Like if you feel, if I were in a movie and I'm like, I know it's going to be a mass release, meaning it's going to go to multiple theaters. I'm going to get an agent who will look at the contract to make sure I'm not getting fucked in the end.
Yeah.
Because I'm an idiot. They'd be like, here's $7,000 to the new PlayStation 6. I'm like, yeah, sign me up. What we got to do? You got to
well,
work
that's what I was
going to
say. Like, and here's the thing. Like obviously they didn't know the movie was going to go bonanza like it did, for one. But on the other side, $300 a day is a lot of money. Like that's more than a lot of people in America make. Now, granted, a lot of these people live in Hollywood or wherever. I don't know where this guy lives, but like, it's interesting because it's like, I mean, you got paid decently, and the thing is it's still a win for you because you're the art director of Obsession. You can put that on your resume, and now you can go get a bigger job that pays way better. So like you won in the end too, but then some people argue, well, that's the same as saying, oh, you're getting paid in exposure. I don't actually have to pay you.
Well, now like, he might not, because he went on record and he's made a big fuss about this. And
I think it was a mistake personally. I wouldn't have done
I think that should be something that's dealt with in the back rooms. But nonetheless, I understand the frustrations with it. But again, if I worked in Hollywood, it's a slimy business first and foremost. If you work in Hollywood, you should be aware and be ready to make sure that your shit is laid out in a way in your contract that you're going to get paid what you think is fair. I don't know. Yeah. But again, I don't make movies. I don't live in LA. I don't deal with those. They're all fucking bloodsuckers and vampires that live out that bitch. But I would just say, if I were in that business, I would there's no way this guy, like, I don't know how old this guy is, but if you're an art director in Hollywood, you would at least know you've been around. I would imagine you probably heard stories of people getting fucked out of money because they signed the wrong thing or they didn't negotiate something.
And listen, I don't know. So like, allegedly, I'll say allegedly, but like Blumhouse is one of the producers on this movie. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are. Blumhouse is one of the producers of this movie. Blumhouse ain't going back and giving any of you motherfuckers money because Blumhouse makes their money doing this. They'll put out 10 turds a year, lose $1 or $2 million on the shitty ones, and then the one low budget one that hits is literally what bankrolls Jason Blum making 10 fucking Night Swim movies.
I think
they're not giving you any of that.
I think they lose more than $1 to $2 million on the big ones that suck.
Well, no, I mean, they like that's their classic model. They're like, we lowball everyone, but we'll make your movie.
Well, it's a corporate business. Like, I mean, any corporate business you work with or you work for, at the end of the day, the bottom line is they're going to make sure that their interests are looked out for, not yours.
And you're that's a number. You know, that's another.
You're a number. You're a number to them, man. And like, you got to protect yourself in all ways when it comes to that shit. Like, there's like, you can work for a company and love them and they do good things for you. Maybe they give you a fruit basket for fucking Christmas and they know your name, or you think they do. They will cut you fucking tomorrow if it can save $1. They don't care.
That's another. And honestly, when I saw how much the movie made, my natural thought was just like, oh, that's cool. I hope they go back and they pay the crew and the actors some extra money. But it's one thing to hope that for them, but when they complain about it, it's also like, hey, dude, do you think that when Amazon has a banner year, now you're making $300 a day working on movies, right? Do you think that when Amazon has a banner year, the guy who's sweating his dick off in a warehouse, maybe Amazon's a bad thing because they have stocks, so you could say maybe Walmart.
Walmart's a better one, but Walmart did get in trouble for because their bonuses that they were giving out were complete horseshit. It was really bad. They did kind of fix it. It's still not great, but they do at least something now. But before that, they didn't do shit. They didn't care. They would give you a nice fucking goddamn Hall's cough drop and a card that says thank you. But
Amazon protects themselves well because when you're an employee for Amazon, they work your dick off, but like you do get stock options and whatnot. Like, so I guess they kind of do, but like you said, there's a lot of huge companies like that just Walmart's because they had a banner year, they're not going to fucking pay you. So I don't know why this guy, I don't think you can, that's the thing. I think you can, everyone can be hopeful they get it, but I don't think you can complain about it. I think that makes you look bad.
If you actually think that a company, when they do well, and they do something,
it's a party.
I look at like companies like Blumhouse, or not just Blumhouse, all of them. They look at you when you say, "Hey, but we did good. Can I get a little something? Christmas coming up. My kid needs some new teeth." And they're gonna look at you like Blade. Goes, "Look around. This ain't exactly the Botcha Dimes. They're Blade. They're gonna steal." Like he was fucking. Remember, he was stealing from that cop. He was taking the fucking jewelry off of him to fund his shit, and it was for him and Whistler, not you. Maybe that's a bad example, but I don't give a fuck. It don't matter. They will rob you and strip you blind and put you out in the fucking middle of the parking lot and laugh at you and give you $5 and a Happy Meal and say, go on your way and be happy about it. They're not going to go. Dude, there's no company or corporate company in the world that ever gives a shit about their workers underneath of them. So if you go in believing that, you're naive as fuck. I'm sorry. This art director, I feel bad for him. I feel bad for the guys that did Blair Witch.
Yeah.
But again, you're an adult. You're an adult. Like, these are adult contracts. If you don't understand a contract, when some company is telling you sign this shit, make sure that you take it to a fucking lawyer or somebody that understands the language so they can explain to you, hey, they're getting ready to put a cactus in your butthole. You're like, oh.
And technically, you're not getting fucked. You got paid. You agreed to get paid that much, and you got paid for what they promised you would pay you. So it's like, hey, man, you just got to tip your cap to it. I'm glad the movie did well.
Like, look at Nicholson. Jack Nicholson did something smart, but then again, he had been in the business for a long time. With Batman in '89, he took like less than what he would normally charge for his salary for that movie for stock options for that film or something like that for merchandise sales, and made $50 million fucking dollars because he knew how valuable that property was and how much that big movie was going to be. So he was smart. He got with his lawyers, his accountants, his fucking agent, and they worked out a plan to where, like, we'll take less than our asking price to be in the movie if we can have those options. And that's what happened. That's why he made $50 million.
The market is the market, dude. Like, you accepted that paycheck because that's what you were worth in the moment. Now take that opportunity to be like, hey, I was the art director on what he could have done is put on his resume, I was the art director for Obsession, hire me for your movie, and started to hardball people and got more money out of it. Instead, now he's like, hey, I'm a problem. I'm a fucking problem.
Yeah, well, you know, like I said, you know, you live and you learn, man. Like, I'm not saying that you don't have a right to be upset, but I mean, airing it out in the public like that, like, it kind of backfired a little bit, because now if I were a company, I'd be like, nah, I'm good. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's the thing. All right, you guys want to watch the dude? We got it. We finally got it. This is the reason we're doing this live stream. We're going to talk about other stuff tonight as well. And by the way, I see everyone in the chat talking about the NBA finals, and you know what? It shocks me because I thought nobody gave a fuck about the NBA anymore. I only give a fuck during the playoffs. But the Knicks are up 2-0. It seems like for some reason every single finals game we've had a live stream during the finals game, so I understand it. But I'm gonna say you should probably put your money on the Spurs tonight. I'm hoping the Knicks win because the Knicks winning the championship is good for basketball. But they're up 2-0. I think the Spurs take tonight. I'm just gonna put that out there. On a side note, the main reason we're doing this is because on Saturday, I believe it was, because it's in June, Saturday. And we're all gay. And we love men.
I'm happy a lot. I'm very happy with my life. Yeah.
And wieners too. But they finally released the single player trailer for Halloween the game. We've talked about it. We've been like, okay, it's cool they're doing a multiplayer game.
I can't wait. I hope they have that Loomis guy on there that narrates the whole thing.
All my hopes and dreams are in the solo player. Like, is that going to be good or not? Like, is it going to be an hour? Is it going to be 20 minutes? What's it going to be? We're about to find out.
Let us look upon your works.
Look upon your works. Here we go. This is the trailer. Big money, no whammies. Fingers crossed. Here we go.
There's so much evil inside him.
Oh my god, dude! I called it, dude. I swear to God on my life, dude. I did not. I just joked that they were going to have the Loomis guy narrating it, but they did. By God, they did it. By God, that's Jason Bourne.
Here we go.
There's so much evil inside him.
Okay, back inside, everyone. Let's go, Myers.
Fueled by his rage, I shudder to think what he might be capable of.
Since when do they let them wander around?
I knew what would come next. Every soul unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path would suffer. No one knew of the evil that was walking among them. Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible.
I like that.
I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
What does it mean, Basil?
That's pretty sexual, though. It was a really quick trailer. What
does it mean, Basil?
I don't know. What are you doing? It was a quick trailer. so there were scenes. Am I wrong? When he got his, no, he did go to a gas station in the first Halloween. So it's basically a retelling of Halloween 1. But I wonder if they're going to add any extra stuff in that.
No, they definitely filled in some blanks because you see Myers. So I have a lot of questions and they did not answer fucking any of them, but we'll get to that. I think they fill in some. They add to the
Missing
movie
time,
because you see Myers in the hospital gown killing people, which I fucking love. That's dope. But there's no answers as to how long the gameplay is going to be. Like,
here's my guess is that the campaign is going to be the smallest part of the game.
It seems like it.
Here's what I think. I think you're going to probably get maybe an hour and a half, and mainly the game or the campaign itself will be mostly a tutorial. You know what I mean? Like, not like in a way where it's going to take away from the campaign. You're going to enjoy the story for sure, but I think it's going to be an introduction on how the controls work, how to do certain things. It might shift back and forth. I guess you're playing Michael, so then it'll just show you how to play the killer. Because it'll say to activate your superpower, you must do this and like go through the shadows or whatever. So it'll be.
So you think it's going to be like an instruction manual for the game?
Well, yeah, it'll be like a campaign, but it'll basically it's just window covering or window frosting for basically a tutorial. But it'll still be there.
So obviously, there could be more to this, but going off of what we have, it seems like what they're saying with this trailer is, so the whole story is Michael's in the game, in the multiplayer. By
the way, can we get the guy, I don't mean to cut you off, but can we get the voice actor that does Loomis in this? Could he please get some ump in his stump? Like, what the fuck is going on?
Like, dude, we're going to watch it again because, I agree.
There was moments of it that I liked, that he sounded good, but there were other moments that he just fucking woke up and someone told him that he had to do a line reading today. And he's like,
there's not enough action.
It's like you're describing one of the most like notorious serial killers in the planet's history, and you're sitting there acting like you're reciting the fucking weather today.
Now, we're not saying that he needs to be Halloween 4 screaming Loomis, but like there's no panic in his voice.
There was a couple of moments where I was like, that's good, that feels good, and then it was like, then it goes right back to it. And then he went over to
it's like when someone does karaoke and like they only like they whisper sing so that they don't mess up the notes and they just do them perfectly, but like this under their breath. Like, get in there, man. Make it your own a little bit.
By the way,
it feels underwhelming.
Ilphonic or whoever the fuck, if you gotta do a DLC and you need a voice actor for Loomis, I'll do that shit for $300 for the entire session. Okay, not even just the day, not even just the day. $300 for all of it.
If you do a Halloween the game version of NFL Blitz where it's just like crazy and wild and extreme, Jay's the fucking guy. You have amped up Loomis going crazy. You got Michael Myers fucking going nuts. It'd be perfect. I think, I genuinely would love to hear. We should recreate this with you doing it. But like, this kind of leans it, as cool as it was cool, but it kind of leans into my fears. I think what's going to happen, dude, is they're going to do the entire campaign is just going to be Michael escaping, which is going to be fun as fuck. But it seems to me it's going to be like a 30-minute game. Where the fuck did Jay go? It seems to me like it's going to be a 30-minute type of thing where Michael escapes, and then that sets up the story for the multiplayer. There's not a full-on game going on here. Am I wrong about that, chat? It kind of feels like that to me. Like the solo gameplay is just as Michael. You escape, you kill, you get your mask, you get your knife. There's a news bulletin, and then it's the multiplayer for the rest of the time, which is a bummer. It's a bummer, but it does look like they did it well for what it's worth. Iceman says it's going to be 6 chapters. I'll read the info on the website. Okay, great. Good to know. And again, we were going into this raw because we wanted it to be a natural reaction, so we didn't know. Let me go over to the website and see what it unveils. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, I will accept.
I think the voice actor for this game is phenomenal. Everything.
Have you been talking the whole time? Because you disappeared for like 2 minutes.
No, that was the joke. My whole fucking thing. Right. Okay. That the voice actor for this game is phenomenal. I think he should win every award that's available to games, because apparently if you talk ill of him, your internet takes a dump on your face. So anyway, I'm just saying it is what it is.
They're saying, someone said in the chat that, okay, this came out on June 6th. There's more information about the solo game on here. Beautiful shots, by the way. The camera work and the shots are fucking gorgeous, by the way. No hate on that whatsoever. Okay, so our team previously shared details on what to expect from the single-player experience in Halloween the game, and today we're thrilled to unveil our first official look into the title's haunting, bloody, and distinctly immersive story mode. Become the boogeyman and unleash hell upon the residents of Haddonfield as the iconic Michael Myers in the reimagined extended cut inspired by the original film.
Oh,
First time ever, fans can live out the chilling story surrounding Michael Myers' escape from Smith's Grove.
so you are going to be playing Michael.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. And the terrifying events that followed from the slasher's cold, calculated perspective. Unlike the film's protagonists who desperately attempt to survive an encounter with the shape, Halloween the game encourages players to embody pure evil and commit the horrors that occurred on Halloween night.
Okay, so I will say, yeah, so it's basically teaching you how to play the killer in the game.
I don't know if it'll be a full on like, hey, press B to move your knife.
Well, no, it will.
What,
I guarantee you it will, because even in that one little in the part where Sleepy Loomis is talking and he says, I don't know if Michael uses the shadows. Like, it's obvious that they're meaning, like, because you saw the gameplay where Michael's hunting and he uses like a shadow shroud thing where he moves really quickly.
Yeah, you could very much be right. But going on, it says embrace the darkness and guide Michael Myers across 6 gripping chapters. So the solo gameplay is 6 chapters. That's good. That's more.
That's longer than I thought, but but they could condense the fuck out of it. But that's way longer than I thought.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Featuring new and familiar locations, while the unyielding Dr. Samuel J. Loomis narrates his grisly findings and the tragedy left in Michael's wake. So while you're playing it, Loomis is going to be narrating with his sleepy voice.
I love it.
Witness how Mike Myers acquired his legendary outfit and the instruments of his bloodshed, the jumpsuit, the pale mask, the kitchen knife. Orchestrate the deaths of every unsuspecting victim while carving your own gruesome path towards the final babysitter encounter with Laurie Strode. Oh shit! Are they gonna take us through the entire events of the first movie?
That's what it sounds like. I mean, well, yeah, it starts out with Smith's Grove, and then the breakout, and then going and getting your mask and butcher's knife, which you didn't see in the original movie. So he broke in and he got the mask, but you didn't see him actually doing it.
So yeah, the trailer I guess didn't show everything, because this sounds like, so Jamie Lee, or like Laurie Strode, as far as I understand, is not a character in the multiplayer game. So with them saying orchestrate the deaths of every unsuspecting victim while carving your own gruesome path towards the final babysitter encounter,
I wonder if it's like pick your own adventure.
Well, no, it tells me that they're going to walk us through not only the escape from the sanitarium, but through the entire first movie.
Yeah,
and then maybe the multiplayer picks up when he escapes the grassy knoll.
But I wonder if it's going to let you go off on a certain path to get there. Like, you don't have to go a certain way, because it's like you don't know what happened in those moments anyway, so you can make it up as you go. You could choose to eviscerate this guy, or you could choose to sneak around them and go or something. That
would be cool. I don't know if they'll go that far. It seems like it's going to be kind of guided, but I could be wrong. But that's interesting. It says stunning cinematic story cutscenes introduce these chapters, characters, and story beats with signature Halloween aesthetics and shot recreations, building a Haddonfield true to the original film. Much like Halloween, the game's robust multiplayer offering, the single-player experience demonstrates our team's commitments to sandbox-driven gameplay. Well, there you go. Sandbox-driven seems like you're right. Like you can walk around and fuck off.
Well, Ilfana kind of did this with Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. They have a campaign that you can play through, and it's decently long. It's not very long, but it's decently long. And they have their own take on certain aspects of how you get to become the newest rookie of because they go through familiar locations, and you get to hang out with the guys of Ghostbusters, and then kind of go and forge your own path. Yeah, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that seems like what's going on. But the sandbox driven tells me you're going to be able to fuck around you're going to be able to move throughout the cabin of Haddonfield on your own right. Yeah. That'd be dope. While the core objectives for each chapter are set. Okay, so they're telling us right now the core objectives for each chapter are set. Players ultimately decide how to execute their murderous plans.
There you go.
Leverage Michael's nightmare suite of special abilities to stalk and slay your way. You can have it your way, while utilizing dynamic environments to keep every chapter feeling engaged and satisfying and surprising. So some replay value to it.
Yeah, so you can choose to kill that guy and shove his his butthole onto the electrical cord, or not, and just sneak around him.
Yeah, so like even if it is short, there's some replay value, because you can go your own way. You can kill people your own way, and you can make your walk through the streets as you like. Michael's okay, so let's see here. To encourage further replayability, each chapter contains a distinct set of secondary challenges and in-game collectibles that reveal additional lore, new executions, gameplay scenarios, and even unlock exclusive multiplayer cosmetics.
That's badass.
For Michael Myers and the heroes of Haddonfield. This is great. Like that. Okay,
so there's not like so you get to unlock in-game rewards and not have to worry about DLC all the time.
Yeah, and you can actually, like, if you replay the single game enough, you can actually win some shit for the multiplayer. Yeah. That's dope. I like that a lot. To me, like, so far it seems like it's going to be short, but they're trying to add as much replayability value to it as they can, which is cool. It could have been way worse than that. Let's see. Players aiming to become the ultimate boogeyman will need to tackle several difficulty options designed to test their skills and reward those who truly have what it takes to represent the ruthless Michael Myers. So you're gonna have to do this bitch on like God mode.
So you do it the hardest difficulty setting so that when you come up against that Michael in the multiplayer, you're like, oh shit, that motherfucker no game. He no ball. Like, you're probably gonna be fucked if you get a guy with like the super duper like the shadow fucking Michael Myers costume. You're like, that motherfucker's played this game like 27,000 times. Like, we're fucked.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, like you said, he knows.
He no ball. That guy no ball.
Halloween is one of the most iconic horror films ever made, and we knew that bringing it into a game and earning the right to put players behind that mask. Says we recreated specific shots, leaned into the original score's DNA, and worked to make Haddonfield feel like the place fans remember. Now it's up to each player to create their own version of Michael, like patient, brutal, methodical, or something else entirely.
So they're giving you the opportunity, like we mentioned earlier, that you have choice when you go on your murderous rampage to get to Laurie Strode as you navigate through the story. You don't have to go the way that the movies go, even though they did say that they were set goals. That's cool. That's actually like a cool take. I'm glad they did that.
Crazy Saint says, who doesn't play a game in the hardest setting? What the fuck's that? Dude, I'm always at mediocre setting. I never play that shit on
fuck
hard,
you. Sometimes
ever.
I just go narration mode sometimes because I want to enjoy the fucking story. I'm sorry if I'm not sweating bullets for a trophy.
In addition to sharing a long-awaited look at the single-player experience, we are also incredibly excited to announce that digital pre-orders for Halloween the Game start today. Players can pre-order the standard edition or deluxe edition to secure the digital pre-order exclusive Phantom Michael Myers skin. So they're already hitting you up for that extra.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's going to happen. So whatever.
The deluxe edition also includes 2 additional exclusive playable civilian characters. The exclusive inmate Michael Myers skin, early access to Halloween the Game starting on September the 4th. So you get early access on. So hey, dude, we gotta have our shit.
But you gotta get the deluxe edition. How much are they charging for? 80?
I don't know. But I know that we gotta have our gaming shit figured out by September the 4th. That's a hard date. That's a hard date for you and I to have our shit figured out. And more surprises. Halloween the Game launches September 8th for everyone else, and PC, Steam, Epic Games, all that shit. So unlike Wolverine, they're not going to be little bitches and just put it on PlayStation.
Oh, quit crying and get Affirm on PlayStation, you fucking broke bitch. Jesus Christ. Hey, what can you click the pre-order and see what they're going for? Just go up to the top right and click pre-order and see what it is.
For you, I'll do it twice.
Okay, please do it.
Way over 400 people here. Appreciate every single one of you fuckers. Thank you. Pre-order PlayStation. I'll go to Xbox because that's what I have. Pre-order is choose edition. The game itself is only $40.
That's not bad at all. All right, dude. Can you get the deluxe edition for $60, dude?
Deluxe is only $60. That's nice. That's pretty nice. I like what we're hearing so far.
That's way better. I got the Wolverine. I got that pre-ordered. It was like 80 something bucks because I got I got this. I wanted to play with the brown suit.
Yeah, you wanted the poopy pants.
I wanted the poopy pants suit. Okay, the iconic suit.
I don't have to bother me when I'm playing about.
And I was excited. I was excited. I was kind of stupid when I did it, but I did it. So that's not bad at all. Like most.
Did you pay straight up or did you affirm it?
No, I paid straight up, and we didn't have groceries for a week. But it is what it is. You know? There are some things that are important in life, and there are things that you have to pull the trigger on. But no, I will say that most standard games, right, they're like $70. So the fact that you're going to get this full sandbox experience, carving your own legend boogeyman with Michael Myers in a maybe a hopeful medium length campaign for only $60 is a hell of a deal, or 40 if you just want to get the regular edition.
Yeah. So knowing everything that we know, and we know a lot now, let's take another look.
Well, hold on, I got to go pee, but you can watch it again. I've already seen it. So
I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you, sweet pea. It's all right. It's gonna be okay. And again, guys, I just think, I think this is, I'm not going to say best case scenario. Best case scenario, we'd need more information for that. But I think this is a pretty good scenario, you know? I think the biggest fear was that it was going to be a dumb tutorial that was like 20 minutes long or something, and it was just going to be a half-assed thing. But it seems like you're gonna get to do something that you've not seen in the movies before, which is break Michael Myers out of Smith's Grove. You're going to get to kill as Michael Myers. It's all through Michael Myers' eyes, which personally I like. If you're going to do a solo gameplay, that's really fun that you can do it as Michael Myers. It'd be cool if down the line they also let you play it as other characters like Loomis or maybe a victim or something like that. But you're going to play it as Michael Myers, so you'll get the feel of Michael Myers, how he works and whatever going into the game. And again, in that text, it says leading your way to Laurie Strode. Laurie Strode, as far as we know, is not a playable character in the multiplayer. So that tells me that they're going to tell in 6 chapters the entire story of Halloween with some extra little stuff in between. So like, that's dope. I like that. That's good news. And the game's affordable as far as games go. I also hope that you can drive as Michael Myers. Sounds like someone gave him lessons. That would be awesome to drive around in the station wagon as Michael Myers for sure. Yeah, they did not, Jeremy, as far as we know, cancel the series. They just haven't mentioned anything. Very well might be canceled, but it's not officially canceled. You know, Blu-ray, it's funny. I'm on the end of season 3. I got like 2 episodes in season 3 to go. I started watching it again last night. Having some drinky poos, but I'm very excited to see it. It's getting interesting. She just found his box of secret shit. But all right, Jace, yeah, not Dom Draper. He would never have gay porn, not unless he made money off of it. Okay,
did that come out loud?
All right, let's watch this trailer. Get to know what we know.
There's so much evil inside him.
Okay, back inside, everyone. Let's go, Myers.
Fueled by his rage, I shudder to think what he might be capable of.
And see, that's just weak Loomis, dude.
I'm not like, you know what? I'm not commenting on it anymore because I don't want my internet to take a dump. So no, I think it's the best Loomis I've ever heard in my life. I mean, Donald Pleasance himself would come out and say that was incredible. Thank you for continuing the torch.
Since when do they let them wander around?
I am walking fast.
I knew what would come next. Every soul unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path would suffer. No one knew of the evil that was walking among them. Unreasoning, relentless.
See, there you see Michael Myers driving, and as Turd mentioned earlier, do you think you get to play as Michael Myers driving, which would be dope?
Or that's a cutscene.
Yeah,
after you get the car. Yeah.
It looks like a cutscene.
Evil. But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible.
Oh shit! No, I didn't realize this, dude. I didn't realize this the first time. This tells me that they're definitely gonna let you play through the whole movie because they show us Laurie. I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
You didn't. Yeah, those are.
But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible.
Dude, they have got to do a DLC. If it's not in the game already, they have got to do a DLC later on where you can play it through Loomis.
Well, Ilphonic did one for Ghostbusters, so if this game makes the money that I'm sure it's going to make, they definitely will authorize it.
Yeah, but I would love to play this as Loomis going. Maybe it's already in there. We don't know. They didn't say.
I don't know. Well, to play it as Loomis, I mean, I don't know. That's a little bit more difficult. But they could do. I mean, I'm sure they could, but.
I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
Great shot, dude. Great shot. The camera work, the aesthetics, fucking top notch. Top notch.
I think we have a real shot this year, y'all. I think we have a real shot this year of taking Game of the Year. No, I don't think so at all. But it's
not this
year. I like to hope. no, I'd like to hope. But no, it's probably going to be Wolverine that takes Game of the Year, most likely. Or my hopes is Hellraiser. But either way, this game looks fucking amazing. Can't wait to play it. I like the idea of the sandbox environment, carving your own legend with Michael Myers. That's awesome. I trust Ilphonic. Ilphonic's a great company. I mean, they keep support up on Ghostbusters and nobody plays it anymore. Or I mean, there's a community still that play it, but not nearly as many.
Ilphonic, we know that you guys love your DLCs and your extra affordables and whatnot. Give us in a year or so. I'm gonna sneeze and
booger sugar.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Give us a DLC package where you could play as Jay's version of Loomis.
No,
we'll give you a real good discount. All right,
dude, I'm not kidding.
job.
If they said it's 6 weeks of work, I'd be like, I'll do that shit for $300 and a fucking gift card to Chick-fil-A or something.
Have you still not had Chick-fil-A, by the way? You've not even had
No,
it.
I had it. No, I've had it. It's I think Wendy's chicken sandwich is way better. I'm sorry if that's
not anymore.
sacrilege.
Wendy's changed their chicken
no,
sandwich.
but it's still
now.
well, I haven't had it in a while, but when all that shit was going on, like everyone was rushing out to get the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich, the Wendy's chicken sandwich was amazing and nobody was talking about it.
That is true.
And no, it was the Popeyes chicken. The Popeyes chicken sandwich was in competition with Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, Chick-fil-A does have a good spicy cheese though. I got a pee. I'll be right back.
All right. So what y'all think? We feeling good about that? I think that game is going to be a mega hit for Gun Media and Ilphonic, and pray unto the gods that be that there is not any type of abandonment that we had happened with something like Friday the 13th or Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Of course, I understand with the Friday the 13th situation with the rights issues, and there was like problems with courts. Hey, Eric, that's ultimately what led to Gun having to give up on the game. But too many games coming in September for show. The wallet doesn't feel good. It feels extra light. Hope the game lasts. That's exactly what I was saying, Doom Turkey. But I think it's going to. I think there's a massive already, like before the game's even out, there's massive fan support, right? Everyone loves Halloween. They love Michael Myers. They love the lore. They love the story. They love everything about it. So I think that there's going to be a mega push for it. But I also think people are going to stick around because I feel like they're putting in some extra work, not only with the campaign, but like the multiplayer looks pretty solid as well. And also it's reasonably priced. So they're not trying to milk your tits for shit you can't afford, right? I'm all in for the game. I hope it lasts. Yeah, me too. Now, again, like, people are going to compare it to something like Dead by Daylight or other games like that. And like Dead by Daylight, I've mentioned this before. You're not going to unthrone it or dethrone it. You're not going to dethrone it. And this game is definitely not the challenger to do it. But either way, I think it sticks around longer than Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Friday the 13th, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So I think it'll be okay. Smoking weed with aliens. I mean, that's what you got to do when they come. Smoke weed and make love, not war. Jay, I need to call your agent because there's no reason why you don't get the voiceover job as Loomis. Hey, listen, dude, I would do it. Like, essentially, I was joking. For $300, I was joking. I would do it for fucking free, dude. I love the game. I love Ilphonic. I love, Gun. Yeah, Gun's good. I love Loomis. I would do it like literally for fucking free. But I'm not. I don't have any illusions about myself and say that anything like that my Loomis is necessarily better than that guy's Loomis, but I would 100% do it for fucking free. If they called tomorrow or emailed and said, hey, would Jay be interested in doing a DLC Loomis, I would say I'll do it for free.
I want you to know I just peed outside and it was still light.
I can smell that and it smells like bologna. For some reason that shit smelled just like bologna.
My daughter was in one bathroom, my wife was in the other, and I just went outside and peed.
Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I've had instances where I've thought about doing it, but I live in an apartment complex, and if my weenus was out, cops are called, and it's just so mega that it could block the fucking airplanes that are trying to land.
Somebody parking a skin-colored van out front? Oh,
crazy. But no, at the end of the day, a lot of people have the same fears and concerns that I was having. They were saying, like, I hope the game lasts because of Friday the 13th going away.
Right.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But I feel like there's something more special. I feel like these guys have got their shit together. And Ilphonic is working with Gun Media on this property, which I think is the best partner that Gun could get to do this. And they are like fucking on the ball, dude. Ilphonic is always interacting with fans on Twitter. They got their finger on the pulse. I don't think you have anything to worry about. And plus, in my opinion, I think Halloween is the bigger franchise than Friday the 13th. Then Texas Chainsaw Massacre, then Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It just is. It just has a way bigger fan following than any of those.
I also think that Gun knows the kind of reputation they're fairly or unfairly getting. Thank you. And they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that this has as much longevity as promised.
Well, like I give Gun Media the pass on Friday the 13th because of the legal stuff. Like you can't blame them for being like, we can't make more content if it's wrapped up in court.
Yeah,
we don't want to get fucking
tried,
sued.
man. They tried.
Yeah.
There's another video game trailer for another horror property that just came out. We got a lot of video game trailers to watch tonight, guys. So buckle your.
This is why my wiener's been hard all day before the show. I love both.
I knew I smelled something in the ether.
Yeah.
This is for Saw Genesis. Now
I
that
haven't
there's no
seen
dick
this.
about this. Let's see what's up.
A 100 years have passed.
100? Goddamn.
The genesis of your legacy. They call you a monster. But I call you a prophet. Pain is our only true path to redemption. It strips away the lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see
Oh shit!
what really makes them tick.
That was like World War One.
A sacrifice must always be paid in blood. Live or die.
What the dick?
Is that a wiener? No, it's a finger.
Your book, bound in blood, inspires those who are worthy.
I'm not sure what the fuck is going on.
Ever deeper. Let the games begin.
Yeah, okay.
It's a fucking prequel.
It says, is that 3v1 multiplayer horror game? It says it right there on the bottom. So it's an asymmetrical. Okay, so I mean, that's kind of cool. Was that Tobin Bell for sure? Because I mean, if that's not Tobin Bell, they need to give that guy a fucking raise. That guy sounds just like him.
He sounded.
I thought
like him.
So. All you if I. So you're basically surviving the traps laid out by Jigsaw, and like that's the game.
Well, it's a 3v1, so it sounds like people trying to escape Jigsaw, like Dead by
right.
Daylight type.
And by the way, if you partner up with me, all you motherfuckers are dying because I will sacrifice each and every one of you to get out. It just is what it be.
I'm trying to see if there's a website for this so we can actually learn more about what the game's supposed to be.
Well, I mean, I guess it's pretty simple. You line up in a queue. Survivor or Jigsaw. Even though if you're Jigsaw though, how do you set the fucking traps? Or they're already preset? I'm assuming. I don't know.
It says we are proud to reveal Saw Genesis, a brand new 3v1 asymmetrical multiplayer horror game that expands the lore of the Saw universe. The game is published by Bloober Team and developed by Anshar Studios in collaboration with Lionsgate and Broken Mirror Games. Let the games begin.
Okay, so how much? All right, this game should only be $30 or $40, to be fair. Like it should be more than that because what we saw based on I know it's in the it's pre-game alpha footage, so it'll probably look a little cleaner when it comes to consoles and PC. Oh, actually it says Steam right now, so I don't know. Maybe it's only a Steam game.
That's all I see is Steam on this. No, it's it's Xbox controller. But there is a blurb on here. It says a century before Jigsaw. Share this tab instead. A century before Jigsaw, survival demanded sacrifice. Experience the thrilling world of Saw firsthand in a new 3v1 multiplayer horror game where 3 accused must work together to escape a maze of traps while one judge orchestrates their rehabilitation.
I don't know how that works. So what's the judge do? Like, no, I don't believe you. You can't get the scholarship. You can't go.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, here's the thing. I'm not like it looked cool. But based on some of the gameplay footage, it looks really fucking rough, like compared to what we just saw with Halloween. And I know it's early in its development, so that could change. But they better not charge more than $40 for this fucking game.
Yeah, and again, you're right. Like, look at Evil Dead, which by all means is just as big, if not bigger, than the Saw franchise. Look at Killer Clowns, Friday the 13th. A lot of these games, they stick around for a while and die off. But there's more about it. It says set in the grim aftermath of World War One.
I was right. I know my wars.
It's my second favorite war. Saw Genesis allows you to play on either side of a 3v1 confrontation and intense matches that take place on procedurally generated maps. Step into the role of the judge, an early architect of Jigsaw's philosophy. So it predates Jigsaw, manipulating the trial and its prisoners from behind the scenes. Or play as one of the three accused looking to escape the deadly labyrinth through teamwork and sacrifice.
I guess, but I'm not doing that. I'll be the judge, jury, and executioner, bitch. I'm ready.
Playing the judge kind of sounds fun.
I'm ready to judge you. No, here's the thing, though. It looks cool and whatnot. I don't know really how I feel about the lore, that this is 100 years before Tobin Bell's Jigsaw, and that was okay. It's just kind of weird that like there was a guy out there in World War I times that was doing this, and that I guess you could play around with that and say that Tobin Bell took inspiration and did that shit, but it is what it is. Either way, here's my feeling about this game. What I saw, and based on the description, while fun and it might be kind of cool for a couple of months, it's not got that long-lasting power behind it. I just feel like this game is going to sizzle and fizz pretty quick.
Kind of seems like it. I do wonder though. You know, we all know that Lionsgate sold part of their stuff to Blumhouse, or however that worked. So they're working on, with James Wan, a new Saw movie. I wonder if this is maybe a testing ground for a prequel idea. If they're saying, let's do a prequel, let's go way back to World War I before Jigsaw and see if that plays.
You know what I would do if I were in charge of the franchise for Saw and I wanted to make a video game companion to the next installment of Saw and use that as a kind of cross promotion? I would do like a choose your own adventure type of thing with Saw. I would do like you guys know Telltale games. Like I love The Walking Dead, The Wolf Among Us, which by the way, thank God they just announced The Wolf Among Us 2 is actually it's still happening. But and they did also the Batman, where you basically make decisions. So you're playing the game as a main character, and whatever decision you make has an impact as the story unfolds at the end. And it's all based on your decision in the moment. They also did it with the Quarry and things like that, where you choose your own adventure. I think that works so fucking well with not only this game, it would work really well with Saw. It could work really well with Scream. Like if they ever did a Scream game like that.
I think for Scream, it would be great. Like, don't get me wrong. Like I'll be honest with you. Like I'm glad they're making a Saw game. There's nothing about that makes me go, I really need to play this. Because I have a feeling it's going to be a Dead by Daylight. Just like you play it a couple times, you get the whole gist of the game. Like, you know,
I feel like there's going to be a dedicated amount of people that will play it, but it'll be a small dedicated amount. I feel like I feel like you got the shake and you got the bake, and then once you eat the chicken, it's over. I think it'll be popular for about a month and a half, and then once the new smell wears off the interior of the car, people will move on, and they'll probably just go back to like Halloween or something, or Dead by Daylight or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I feel like if you're going to do a Saw game, you really should do a great campaign game. Trying to compete with what's going on in the multiplayer right now is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, choose your own adventure. That's it.
They explain more though. They say, shaped by their experiences in the Great War, the judge is dedicated to rehabilitating humanity through pain and sacrifice. Customize your approach with perks and traps, then seek to control the match from the shadows. Unlike other asymmetrical multiplayer games, the judge is physically vulnerable and cannot overpower the accused through sheer force alone. Build your strategy around your character's distinct advantages, such as exclusive access to hidden corridors and noise detection map, hallucinogenic gas and paralyzing toxins that distract and immobilize the accused, an accomplice then that can be summoned to drag the accused into rehabilitation traps. Your goal is to rehabilitate the accused, making them choose between life and limb rather than killing them. Live or die, they make their choice. It sounds pretty fucking complicated.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. So is this like a CIA psych profile test for like wannabe serial killers? Like if you design a really good fucking trap, like if you're in charge, like if you're the judge and you're like, I designed this fucking killer game, and like you have it all set up, and they're like, that motherfucker is a danger. We're gonna look at that guy. Like it just seems weird.
Yeah,
I'm intrigued. So you have to do a bunch of fucking extra legwork for the level to even make it enjoyable for the other contestants that might play the game. Like, what if you make shitty traps that they solve in 2 seconds? They're like, what a fucking shit judge. Like, fuck that.
And from the accused standpoint, it says the 3 accused find themselves in a trap-filled environment where only collaboration and their will to live can give them a chance at survival. Coordinate with teammates to complete challenges, scavenge items, and collect keys before time runs out. So it's going to be one player who gets stuck in a trap, and then the other 3 have to run around the map and try to find keys to save them before time runs out.
Help you.
Each match drops you into a procedurally generated map where routes shift, plans break, and every mistake gives the judge a greater advantage. Your greatest threat isn't just the traps that could be around every corner. It's the pressure you face as time runs out. As your will decreases, which is probably just a bar, progress becomes more difficult, and eventually you become vulnerable to becoming ensnared in one of the judge's intricately engineered rehabilitation traps, forcing you to decide between sacrificing a body part, relying on your teammates to rescue you in time. These choices have permanent consequences for the match. Damage your arm, and it will be hard to complete puzzles and fight back. Injure a leg, and you'll move slower, becoming easier to corner. Survival is possible, but you may not survive intact.
Dude, I feel like I'm in that fucking movie Idle Hands, and I'm like Seth Green. And like, yeah, we saw a light and shit. We saw a light and shit, and they were like, "Fuck that, that's too far." Like, I don't want to do all that extra work, motherfucker. I don't want to. I'm sorry. If I'm the judge, then my goddamn constituents should have made the trap for me. I'll pick the best. I gotta do all this extra shit. Fuck that. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm too lazy for all that. Like,
I'm gonna be honest, it
feels like someone is forcing me to be a dungeon master, and I don't even play Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I hope it's great, but like for me, it seems like you're gonna get secondhand effects, like you do in most asymmetrical games. You're gonna get secondhand effects, and it's gonna be really complicated to figure out.
Yeah,
and like I could be wrong, but right now this sounds like not.
All
it's
right,
not
I take it back.
$20 to.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say this sounds like a $20 game.
Yeah,
like. I'm sorry, man, and no offense to the people that worked on it. I'm sure you guys are mega fans of the Saw series, and it sounds like great on paper. But you got to realize, gamers, some get like not all gamers, but like the majority of us, we're fucking lazy, dog. We don't want to fucking have to do a bunch of crazy shit just to play the fucking I want to just jump in that motherfucker. Like if I'm playing Michael Myers in the Halloween game, I get to go slay some ass, and I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab that butcher's knife. I'm gonna shove it down that person's throat.
Yeah, that's true. There's a simplicity to that. Even if it's complicated on one level, like you're a killer, you're killing people. And we could be wrong. This could be way better than all
could
those
be.
Games.
I just feel like the vibe of it and the trailer, and based on what I'm hearing and the way that they're setting it up, it just feels like something that's going to be very popular for, maybe not even very popular, but popular enough to be covered by some streamers on Twitch and whatnot for about a month and a half, and then it fizzles out, and then it's just gone.
You know what it sounds like to me, dude? It sounds like when you're at someone's house, like with couples or maybe a couple couples or a group of people, and everyone's having a good time just drinking and having conversation, and then some motherfucker wants to break out a complicated board game.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's play this game. No, it's really easy to figure out. And then like you sit there drunk trying to listen to the rules.
No, dude.
Trying to understand like what's going on.
It's like that, but it's not even, it's like someone saying, hey, let's play, and I mentioned this before, Dungeons and Dragons. Like I want to play that game, but it's so much shit set up for that. Like there's a whole fucking thing you got to do for it. I'm like, I don't like, dude, I'm trying to get laid in like 3 hours. I don't have time for this shit. What the fuck?
Let's just tell some cool stories and have some drinks.
Anyway, if you're interested, I'm not trying to shit on your parade. If you're interested in it, like 100%, man, go get it. But I don't think that you should be paying more than $20 for it. I don't.
And honestly, dude, it's just like maybe if there weren't so many of these goddamn asymmetrical games coming out, it seems like it's just easier for them to make. I want some goddamn great campaign action. And on that note, Alien Isolation 2 has a reveal trailer.
Car. Let's get that steak sizzling on our tongues, huh?
We gonna watch it. Yeah. Here we go. Blair Witch.
Or just the witch. You fucking bitch. I was going to say that.
Got that Prometheus letter. Slow down.
Oh, Japanese.
こんな失態を見逃す会社ではないの。これは最後のチャンス。
I like the environment. The atmosphere feels very scary.
Do you understand?
Why are you talking? You said, "Do you understand?" You could have just spoke English the entire time.
I understand.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
yeah.
That guy's been to a fucking Mudvayne concert for sure. Yeah, dude, that looks scary as fuck. Did you play Alien Isolation 1?
I did. I played it for a while, and I got stuck in a corridor, and I got confused, and I quit. But it was scary.
You're so dumb.
It was scary.
It's a great game. Alien Isolation is a great game. If you haven't picked it up, it's a great game. It builds on atmosphere. It's got it looks great. This game looks exactly what Alien Isolation 1 was, but they've improved it. It looks even fucking scarier. I don't know what the fucking story is, but I don't care. It looked like you got to survive corridors full of hell, you know, with alien on your asshole.
Protect your nuts, guys.
And some lady talking Japanese to you. Crazy.
Lady, I think I'm turning Japanese.
But yeah, dude. That's a game. Now that is a game. Now that's probably going to be your standard $70 game, I would imagine.
Yeah, and dude, like, honest to God, while we're trying to get set up and trying to figure out the gaming for Halloween and Hellraiser and Wolverine and all this great shit coming our way, we should play Alien Isolation. And
Mike, we have right now a very important mission on our Patreon in which we're trying to be the best goddamn video store in the strip mall. With Retro Rewind, which, by the way, if you guys don't know what that is, come join the Patreon. Have a good time. We're building a motherfucking video store, dude. And this past Friday, incredible strides.
Yeah,
incredible strides. We're working our way to level 6 so we can hire a fucking employee. But good times.
Yeah, guys, the Wham video store is growing. It's growing exponentially. And by the way, all those streams you can watch.
But Mike has got to stop showing up to work drunk. And always saying yes to the customers, because sometimes you got to say no. Sometimes daddy's got to take the fucking bottle out of baby's mouth. Okay.
Yeah, I was having trouble putting the movies back on the shelves. I kept dropping them. But we do have a slushy machine now. We have a slushy machine, and we learned how to run it, and it's sexy. It's hot.
It's really nice. We made like $50 or $60 extra a night. Just having that. That's great.
And
anyway,
we're almost to level 6 where we can hire an employee, and then shit's really going to take off. So check that out if you haven't.
But Alien Isolation 2, $70 game. Is it worth it? It looks like it, but again, this is pre-alpha footage. I want to see a little bit more before we commit. All right, don't hit the engines yet. All right, don't hit the gas pedal. But it looks good. If it's based on Alien Isolation 1, I feel like it flew under the radar. It was a great game, but I feel like it wasn't talked about as much as it should have been. But,
can you go back and play Alien Isolation 1 right now on Xbox One S or whatever we're on?
You can play it right. You can play it right now. Yeah, it was on X. Okay. It was on Series X or whatever.
I'm gonna download that and play it with the kiddo because I think she'll like it a lot. So I'm gonna get deep. I'm gonna get knee deep in that. I've made a decision. It's gonna happen.
That's great. I wrote the game, so I could just tell you what happened.
Don't tell me the ending. All right, I don't want to know yet.
But no,
that Jay's very bossy in the video store.
Oh yeah, Cineroth was in there. Dude, I just want to make the fucking store good. Like, what do you like? I'm sorry. Here's my question. Am I bossy by saying, hey, can you please go and put this movie in the appropriate section? I said please 18 fucking times.
Not the first time.
Oh my God.
The first time.
I'm sorry.
I had to make you say please because you were being very rude.
No.
You were being very rude.
I did not. Nobody made me. I said please because you weren't moving, and I was like, your big glass house with the view. That's what Mike was. He was drunk as fuck with tattoos on his face, showing up at the store and be like, why don't nobody want to work for me, dog?
I had my face tattooed pretending I was country.
Yeah, Mike coming to the store looking like Will Smith asking, how come you don't want me no more, man? I'm like, because you're drunk. Anyway, go join Patreon. Enjoy that and go with us on our adventure to make our video store #1. Yeah,
by the way,
don't fuck yourself by saying bossy. All right, I'm not being bossy panties. I'm just trying to make our store good. I'm sorry that I'm enthusiastic about making our store good, and if that comes across as bossy, then I guess stop having a tea party for yourself, princess, and get with the show.
What was the what's the other there's a big dude
No, that made me mad, dude. Now that really upset me. I was not.
Now you calm down, honey.
I was having a great fucking time until I was being told I was bossy. All right, I love Hugo Boss, but I was not being a boss.
So they announced The Last Ronin as a movie with Paramount a couple years ago. They announced it and they said, we're gonna make a Last Ronin movie, and we all said, fuck yeah. And then they said, no, we're not. Shut up, nerds. And we were like, oh no. But here we have a video game, the Last Ronin video game trailer. That's what it sounds like when me and Jay are fucking in the back room.
Why you got to do it when we're just having fun? We're talking about a Turtles trailer. Why you got to do it? Turtles.
Yeah.
Blood moon rises. Woo. Okay, well, there's no gameplay footage, so it's hard to base it, but the concept looks great. So
all I know is that fucking trailer was hard.
Well, Ninja Gaiden 4, so I guess they're going to go the route possibly where it would be more of a platformer, which I'm fine with. I'm cool with that. The story is actually sad. Like, if they're going to go based on the Last Ronin comic book, where Michelangelo is the only surviving member, and he's taken on all the weapons and stuff of his brothers, and he's like hunting down, I think it's Shredder. I don't remember exactly. It's been a minute, but it's a sad fucking game, or it's a sad story.
Yeah. So it says, I just went to the website. It says it's a AAA action adventure game. Great to hear. It's not some fucking multiplayer symmetric shit. Being developed by Platinum Games, based on the popular comic book series The Last Ronin, follows the last surviving Ninja Turtle as he embarks on a desperate member for vengeance. There's just a bunch of merch. That's all we got. But it seems like it's going to be a full on like GoldenEye type of like.
I'm gonna reserve judgment because I need to see more. The concept is great. This should be a fucking movie without a doubt, and it should be a movie with the Jim Henson puppets. If they want to bring it back in the way that makes sense for us Turtle fans that have been desperately waiting for what they did in 1990 with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, make this that. But in the meantime, we'll take the game. Obviously, in a perfect world, we could remake the movie and just have the puppets back. But probably not ever get that. But
Immortal says that he heard the gameplay will be like God of War.
Well, so that's still platformer, not platformer per se, but it's like a locked in level design where you go from point A to point B. That it's not, you can't move around the city or whatever. It's not like a free roaming type of game,
right? But
not side scrolling.
God, like not side scrolling. This looks like it's going to be like legit, like full on graphics, all that shit.
No. When I say side scrolling, it doesn't mean the graphics are bad. It just means.
Yeah, like arcade.
It's
like,
locked in. It's locked in on one side.
Like this seems like it's going to be like third person or first person, whatever, like going through a game that's got a story. Obviously, it's got a story because it's a specific story from the comic books. I just hit a button on my computer. But this seems like it's going to be an old school, like I said, GoldenEye type of game when I'm talking about the campaign of GoldenEye. Like a GoldenEye type of game where you go through a story and it's AAA, it's full on. That's the kind of game I get really excited about. Like Wolverine is going to be.
Well, if it's like God of War, then you in for a treat. I hope it is. I hope it's exactly like that. Makes sense. If it's like God of War and the gameplay is like that, that would be the perfect direction for a game like this. But I gotta see more. But I'm glad that they're making it, and it's a great comic book series. It's sad as fuck. So. I mean, it's probably not. It's definitely not for your like kids that love turtles because it's fucking dark. It's a dark ass game. I hope I hope they go all in on it too, where it's like bloody and it's unapologetic, and Michael Angelo is not exactly the Michelangelo you remember.
Michael Angelo.
Well, I wanted to make sure I give emphasis on Angelo because now he's more Angelo than he is Michael.
At least one more video game trailer from the weekend, because there was like an event that had a bunch of shit.
Oh, did they have music?
I don't know. I don't know if they might have had pizza.
No, because the weekend it was because it's a band.
Oh, I see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
This is Resident Evil Veronica.
I already saw this. So.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Well, I watched. I didn't know we were gonna do a game fucking thing on Monday.
This sucks.
Your patience is as small as your dick.
It's got girth though.
It's like a fucking earth slug.
Oui? Yes? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the 3rd floor.
Yeah, I brought some toothpaste.
Welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Oh, it's freezing.
Don't you ever purr at me again.
Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold.
I just find I won't shut the door either
I hate
because I'm
to
rude.
say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd.
Chris Redfield.
In we go.
Because she's talking to Claire.
Here's where I make fuck.
Did it just double do that?
It felt like that.
Guy.
It's
such a mess again.
I'm making pornography films in my
I
couch.
just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here.
Stop whining.
Huh?
Do you have any soup?
Ah, the delightful biscuit.
I would not take soup from her.
I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna have chocolates with you. Get the fucking answer phone.
I'm so sorry.
What's going on?
It must
I don't know,
be
it's
the
weird.
maintenance. Bring some nice coffee.
What? Is this normal?
Am I lagging? Is it me?
No, this is normal.
Excuse me, I farted.
Get on with it.
Sounds like a squeaky.
Those are some heavy weights. Bro's jacked.
Yep. As he's eating chocolates. And smoking a shit ton of cigarettes.
I like this guy's style.
And taking ibuprofen, apparently. Or cold and flu.
Papa, can you hear me? Oh, it's about to be a jump scare. I can feel it.
Can you?
Wow.
That's how it feels if you miss a payment at my apartment complex. They come get you.
So this is just a remake of a game, right?
Yeah, it's a remake of Code Veronica.
Was that on GameCube?
No, it came out on PS. PlayStation 2.
Claire Redfield.
I'm hot.
She is. Yeah, and you know what? And that's awesome, and that's badass. The remakes have been incredible so far, so I'm glad they're doing this.
Some guy went, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, somebody was very excited. It was very drunk. Had a lot of Jägermeisters.
All right, so
not too far away. I'm happy about it. I think they did a phenomenal job with Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 and Code Veronica and 4, and they're moving on to this one. I'm good. I'm happy. Now, after Code Veronica, will they remake Resident Evil 5? I fucking doubt it, because nobody liked that game, even though I kind of did. But they probably won't. But this is the end of the actual fan favorites of the remakes. And after this is gone, it's gone.
BJ said, "My fingers hurt." Yeah, well, now your back is gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty, lady.
Anybody else's fingers hurt? Yeah, didn't think so.
Yeah, I never played the game, so I don't know jack dick about it. But,
it's a great game. It's a great game. It follows. Did you play the remakes at all? Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3.
It all runs to mishmush in my head. I played some of them.
I played Resident Evil 9, but you didn't play the remakes. You don't even know what the history you're playing with.
That makes one of us. At least one of us.
But you don't know the history. Or you just played it because it was popular. Is that what you did? Was that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing? Are you a bandwagon fan? Is that what it is?
Did you watch it? Did you play the game?
Are you a bandwagon fan?
You didn't play the game, did you?
Oh, no, they won the championship. I guess I'm a fan of them now.
I didn't know that you had to read the fucking novels to play a goddamn video game.
No, here's the thing. Resident Evil Code Veronica is the continuation of Claire Redfield's story after Resident Evil 2. Because in Resident Evil 3, while it's a good game, it's from the point of view of Jill Valentine and Carlos Oliveira trying to survive Raccoon City and get out. It takes place at the same time, roughly, of Resident Evil 2. It's all happening at the same time.
Oh, so it's like the Zach Cregger's movie that everybody's pissing their pants.
Not really. No, not even close at all. So it's really weird that you said that because that's completely false. Completely false.
It's weird because I thought that was not allowed. I thought you had to. I
thought you actually had to go to Butler to wear the T-shirt.
By the way, I got this at Butler when I went to school there.
Yeah.
I got a degree.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean, are you alumni? I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fact. I did. This is a Goodwill buy. It's very comfortable. I enjoy it very much. Let's watch a movie trailer. Let's switch the pace a little bit and watch.
I don't want to watch nothing with you now. Nothing.
Speaking of which, a movie that neither of us saw, so I guess we're all allowed to watch the trailer if we didn't watch all the movies.
What is it?
It's called Fall 2. The first movie had Scout Taylor Compton.
I saw the first one. Yeah, thank you so much. I saw the first one.
How did it end?
She fell.
You might be right. I don't even know.
She fell.
I don't even know. But it looked fucked up. I don't like heights, so that I was never going to watch that movie. But here's the.
I'd like to turn you off from rock climbing. What the fuck is this?
I don't know. The first movie I get is like it's all a heights movie at the top of a tower. I never watched it because like heights make me sick. I have vertigo. I'll crawl out of a fucking elevator. I swear to God, I've done it before.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, if you're into that shit, I guess that's up your. I don't know. It's like okay.
You're right though. It was quite CG.
I was like, just don't go rock climbing without fucking proper protection, you dummies.
They're making a new Cable Guy. I don't know how the fuck
you make a Cable Guy
without Jim Carrey because Jim Carrey was Cable Guy, but they're making a new Cable Guy. Hulu was ordered a comedy pilot inspired by the Jim Carrey movie with Jake Johnson and Damon Wayans. Yeah, with Jake Johnson and Damon Wayans Jr. attached to star. Now they were in Let's Be Cops, which was funny. We both
they were great in that. Don't think this is going to work out in their favor though, Chief. It's a bold move, Cotton, but let's see how it plays out because I'll tell you one thing about the Cable Guy. It's a cult classic for a reason. It works because it shouldn't work. You know what I mean? Like it was one of those lightning in a bottle type of movies, but even then it's weird as fuck. And the reason why it worked so well also is because Jim Carrey had never done anything like that before. He did a weird ass like dark comedy role, which was interesting when he did it. Like, are they going to make it a series? Like, I don't
it's going to be Hulu series. Now, to be fair, the Cable Guy is super underrated, and nobody watched it because it was Jim Carrey being serious. Like, and the people who did watch it were like, "Oh, I don't like this Jim Carrey's being serious." But I tell people all the time, I run into people all the time like I've never seen that. I'm like, go back and watch it. It's fucking awesome. It got a bad rap because people were confused because they saw Jim Carrey, they thought they were going to get Ace Ventura, and it has some serious elements
I think
it,
because
people
got
fucking hilarious.
No, I think you're right. But I think people got rubbed the wrong way because they were expecting more of the Ace Ventura, like the goofy, fun-loving Jim Carrey, and that was one of his first forays into a darker element to his comedy. And people were like, "Ooh," because there was a lot of people when Truman Show came out that felt the same way. They're like, "I don't like this drama shit."
And also, dude, I love Jake Johnson and I love Damon Wayans Jr. He was in Scary Movie and barely in it. And by the way, Little Hand, I'm gonna stuff the shit out of it.
No.
Fucking completely disappointing in that movie.
Was he? Well, how long was he in the movie for?
About 3 minutes.
Well, that
and
sucks.
It was not even a funny gag.
Okay.
There was no Hiawatha.
They didn't do Hiawatha?
No, dude, they completely wasted
shit.
Little Hand.
Well, I
that
reject
was a
your
bummer.
fucking application to the Chocolate Factory, you motherfucker. You can't go.
That was one of the biggest disappointments of the movie. We watched that. There's so today's Ghostbusters.
I did see this,
by the way, and there's a new animated series coming to Netflix 2027 called Ghostbusters Night Shift. I love the logo.
I can't wait. Yeah, and you know what's really wild about this is I only know about this logo. Obviously, they officially announced it, but there's a video on TikTok that is, where the curtain malfunctions and it came down prematurely, and everyone saw the fucking logo. Like they were all gathered around and they were all waiting for them to drop the red curtain or whatever, and it malfunctioned and everyone saw it. So when it came down, they're like, and they're like, you can hear people like, woo, yay, and they were all excited, and then they were like, oh shit, and they had to act like excited again. But
yeah,
I think it's cool.
I need more, but
Dan Aykroyd had always said he wanted it like an expanded universe with Ghostbusters, so that's cool.
Yeah, Netflix typically blows ass in the things that they do, but I'll say that logo makes it intriguing as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this? There's a new Scooby. There's a new Scooby, and they're using an actual dog for Scooby.
This is my dog's POV when I'm trying to get him to go fucking Scrappy Doo. It's Scrappy. Looks like Scrappy Doo.
Yeah, because that's just Scooby Doo as a puppy, right? Well, no, it was a different.
Well, Scrappy Doo, it was a different character. Hey, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back though.
Enjoy your pee time. I'm trying to find. I lost my bookmark. But yeah, I don't know. It's a great day. The dog is a Great Dane. It's just a puppy. I'm not that into Scooby Doo lore, but maybe it'll be good. Who knows? Like I said, most shit on Netflix fucking sucks. Spuntowskis. What's going on in the game? Who's winning? I told you Spurs are going to win tonight. What's the score right now? What's going on? How's it going? Are you flowing? Someone said it's not a Great Dane, it's a Labrador. People were telling me it was a Great Dane puppy. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That's what people were saying. But I don't know. Again, it's Netflix, so you can't really put much hope and dreams behind it. Spurs up by 2. Okay. We'll see what happens. I am rooting for the Knicks, but I think the Spurs are gonna win tonight. Any Finasters said no. So if you guys don't know, I've started taking the pills for the hair loss, the finasteride minoxidil, and so far, Dick works great. It's lovely. It's an awesome time. Even better than before, I'd venture to say. But I did have a lot of crazy dreams last night, and in my dreams last night, of which I kept snoring, and my wife kept kicking me to wake me up. I was in like a school, but I was in like a Scream movie, and Ghostface was hunting me, but Ghostface was using the Long John Silver hook from I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I died like 7 times. And every time he would like gut me with the thing, I would think to myself, I just have to let this pass and then I'll wake up again. So like technically I did die in my dreams like multiple times. But then I would wake up again and try to escape him again, and I would hide somewhere, and he would pop up and kill me again. So these are my dreams. And then there's some other dreams I can't tell you about. You got to pay extra for those.
Boys, I am litty. I feel good. By the way,
so far, just the only side effects have been a lot of dreams. I've been dreaming a lot.
That's why sometimes you can spit to come out and not swallow it.
I know, but it makes me happy.
You know, the other night on Patreon, we went 4 motherfucking hours, dude. 4 hours. Crazy. Never doing that again, but that was fun.
It's just your hair follicles coming back to life. Yeah, I was telling the only side effects from the pills so far have been crazy dreams that I've been having.
Because one time I turned into a dog and they helped me. Thank you, Lewis. Short, but pointless. Well, you guys ever noticed that in Ghostbusters 2? That's one of the best Harold Ramis's lines. Egon, when he's in the court, and Lewis gives the testimony about why the Ghostbusters shouldn't be going to jail. And he just rambles on for no fucking reason. And he comes back to the table and he's like, very good, Lewis. Short, but pointless. It was so good.
It's funny that you mentioned Ghostbusters 2 because after an 8-year journey, the long-awaited Too Hot to Handle, Remembering Ghostbusters 2 documentary is finally wrapped and is heading to the marketplace. So there's a finally Ghostbusters 2 is going to get some love, and this
some love,
is sweet, dude.
Well, we've talked about this at length. The hatred that Ghostbusters 2 got was insane. I never got it. I never understood it. I'm a lifelong Ghostbusters fan, and I think Ghostbusters 2 is an incredible movie. And I would say you could even argue that Bobby Brown's Too Hot to Handle song rivals Ray Parker Jr.'s Ghostbusters song. I mean, Ghostbusters 1984 Ray Parker Jr. is iconic, but he stole it from Under Pressure, and there was a lot of shit that went along with that. But Bobby Brown's Too Hot to Handle, that shit was fucking, dude. I remember as a kid, I looked everywhere for that fucking album just to get that song, song.
Dude, forgot about Vigo, the master of evil, trying to battle my boys. That's not legal. Oh, it's fucking awesome, dude. And by the way, Ghostbusters 2 is also awesome. It's right up there with Wayne's World 2. It's just as good as the original. I don't care.
Oh my God, it's Scolari brothers. Friends of yours are trying for murder. Gave him the chair. Why don't you just tell him you don't believe in ghosts? Oh.
Hot damn. And finally, Scary Movie 6 opened with 105 million worldwide, the biggest opening for the franchise ever. So even though critics are shitting on Scary Movie 6, there's clearly an audience for
what's the
offensive humor.
What's the overall critic score?
It's like a 25% rotten or something like that.
God damn. They really
but they're all rotten. They're every single movie of the franchise is rotten. So, I mean,
Michael Parton, who's a great Patreon of ours, was in the Patreon stream this past Friday, and he said that there wasn't nearly as much Ray as he thought there should be in the movie.
No. Yeah, he could have been in it more. He had one great scene where he's dancing. They did the sinners thing. Mm-hmm. He goes up in front of the church and he's like, "I ain't gay no more." He starts dancing, but then he starts being really gay, and it's funny.
Well, like, because you gave it a 6 out of 10. What was the one thing about it that made it just
the fact that there's no really, really funny scenes in it. Like every scene's like
so it's like sporadic laughter that nobody else is laughing at unless you're like involved with the series.
Yeah, like and well, I mean, anybody could get it. It's real dumb and over the top, but it's like a series of sketches just thrown together.
But it's better than like Dumb and Dumber sequel or something like that.
Yeah, it's probably right up there with the Dumb and Dumber 2, honestly. Like, because
that's terrible news. That's terrible news.
I liked some of Dumb and Dumber 2. I thought some of that shit was funny as hell. Like when he swallows the hot dog like whole, I thought that shit was funny as fuck. But it was fine. It was just like you'll watch it, you'll laugh, and you go, "That was all right." I mean, that's literally that movie.
So they made a shit ton of money off of a movie that returned the beloved creators back to the property, which is why it made so much money, which guaranteed it's going to have a Scary Movie 7. But are the Wayans brothers going to be involved with it, or was this like a one-shot deal?
Oh, I'm sure they'll be involved in it. And a lot of people are saying the problem is that Keenan Ivory didn't write this one. They say he needs to go back and write it. It was a different writer.
I thought he was directing it.
No, it was directed by some other guy. Like he needs to go back and direct it. Dude, the main problem with the movie was the opening was like the first 10 minutes of the movie is absolutely atrocious. Like atrocious.
Bad?
Like fucking dude, so bad.
Why? Were they trying to be funny? It just didn't land.
No, they had a popular actress. I won't say because it's a spoiler technically, but they had a popular actress from a recent Oscar movie, and she was just being annoying as fuck for 10 minutes. And they were doing a rip on Scream 6, the opening of Scream 6. And dude, it just, oh my God, it was so bad. Like it didn't land at all.
Well, here's the thing. Yeah, you're right, though. I thought Keenan Ivory was directing this one. He directed 1 and 2. And he co-wrote it with one of his brothers, Sean Wayans, I think, was credited with co-writing
the original Scary Movie 26 years ago, which is fucking crazy. Was directed by Keenan Ivory, written by Sean Marlin and Buddy Johnson.
Okay, so so Sean and Marlin wrote. So okay, well that's what they need to do.
Yeah, and this one was it was directed by Michael Tides, and it was written by Sean and Marlin and Buddy Johnson, but not Keenan Ivory. So a lot of people.
Yeah, okay. So older brother needs to come in and be like, "Listen, you young bitches, I know that you're younger than me, and I got to give you some credence. Sometimes I got to help you out, but this is dog shit. All right, what the fuck are we doing? Like Keenan Ivory's got to come in, but maybe Keenan Ivory was just like, I'm good. I don't want to direct anymore.
Yeah, it's possible he just didn't want to, but he should
have.
Like,
I know that, you know what's crazy? They had an opportunity to put Damon Wayans in this because he's never been in one.
Yeah, like that would be amazing. But I know this dude, like, I think the problem was this entire movie was like a shot, not shot for shock, but it was entirely based on Scream 5, which was like 4 years ago or something like that. Like the whole thing was based on Scream 5. The funniest parts of the movie were when they made fun of shit like The Substance, or when they jumped out of the story.
Yeah.
But like in the next movie, if they get away from the Scream shit a little bit, and like, because they've always done Scream.
Why didn't they make fun of the new Halloween? They could have done that. That'd be easy to do.
The only character was Anna Faris with the crazy hair, and they barely touched it. Like they didn't do a riff on Evil Dies Tonight. They didn't do any of that shit.
See,
like,
I would have done. I would have done Blumhouse's Halloween. I would have done Evil Dead Rise, because that's easy as fuck to make fun of. Like the apartment building, cooking eggs that bleed, funny as fuck. I would have done. Yeah, dude. There was a million different things they could have done that if they focus on Scream 5, I guess they were just thinking like, well, that's popular right now because Scream did so well at the box office.
Yeah, and probably when they wrote it too, they did do. There's the way it ends, the way they do this, were the new school or the old school cast, like fuck the new school people, and they made fun of Jenna Ortega a lot, and it was really funny the way that they did it. Like at one point they were like, shit, that her character is like over the top, and he's like, damn, what you trying to win an Oscar for? It's like, this is a fucking horror movie.
Oh, they could also make fun of that. Did they make fun of the vampire Michael B. Jordan?
They may have fun of Sinners a couple times, but not too much. Like it's like 2 scenes.
Shit, I would have focused on that shit too.
Yeah, like
because apparently that's the greatest vampire movie of all time. If you don't agree, you're racist. You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, even though Dusk Till Dawn's right there. And then finally, last bit of news: Ari Aster says that he has written a Hereditary prequel. I don't want to see it.
I don't either.
I don't want to fucking
dumb.
see it, dude.
I think that's dumb.
Like Hereditary was fucking great, but since then he's done like Beau is Afraid and Midsommar, and all of his movies have been like, oh, I'm so highfalutin, nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about. And if he goes and does a prequel to Hereditary, he's going to try to make it so fucking heady that it's just going to be a bunch of
you don't need to know the fucking sequel, or you don't need to know the
like,
prequel. You know that the grandma was involved in some weird shit, and obviously the mother, what's her face? I can't remember the actress's name, and she's awesome, by the way. I just can't remember. Toni Collette saw some shit, Zed, but I don't need to see that. They explained it pretty well in Hereditary that the grandmother was involved in some occult shit, and they cursed the son or whatever. Like, I don't need a prequel to that. So
yeah, like, and if it's scary, that'd be great. But like, I'm not even worried about story wise. I'm just worried about him trying to fucking win an Oscar the entire goddamn time. Like, and it's just going to be boring.
Ari Aster looks like he's signing up for like sleep apnea studies.
He looks exactly like I would think Ari Aster would look. Like, to be honest, like you just don't understand.
Like that guy, you definitely like borrowed notes from him for calculus. You're like, I don't know why I'm in this fucking class, dude. He's like,
all right, before we get to you guys, I got to take pee time for myself.
Okay, well, no preamble, but we'll just jump right back in there. Yeah. So Hereditary prequel. Don't give a fuck. I just don't care. I think Hereditary 1 was great. Why the fuck are the comments not loading like they should? I don't know. Turd says, I am too stupid for those high Fig Newton movies. Yeah, you gotta love Fig Newtons before you even attempt to watch a movie such as those. We're alone again, Jay. Yeah, I know, Tomo. Let's talk about things. I don't know. We'll just talk about things. Yeah, it's a no for me, dog. Yeah, Stacey's right. Peekaboo Jay. Hey, Dr. Corn Dogs, put it away. Okay. We're in public. D Mitch Jay, did you see any merchandise like toys for Masters of the Universe? I didn't notice any. They were all gone. The popcorn buckets and all that shit that everyone talked about, didn't see anything. They were all gone. I would 100% have bought that shit. I would at least bought the fucking power sword if I had seen it, but it wasn't there. Hey, thank you, PJ. Appreciate you, man. Crazy Saint Jay, when you have time to look up the trailer for the game, you'll shit yourself. Well, I don't want to do that while I'm streaming because I only have one pair of khaki shorts. There's a cat, there's a pussy on the screen, and we're in Pride Month, and Mike dares put a pussy on the screen. That's crazy right now. Plot twist: Jay buys it and Indy eats it. 100%. Like, dude, here's the thing about puppies at that age. I don't get it, man. Like, he's got an unimaginable slew of toys that he can go after, right? Chew toys, nylon bones, everything you could imagine. Because we had a lot of stuff left over after our other dog passed, Buster, and passing it down. But yet he decides to not only go after your fucking fingers, but also your furniture and your video game collections. I don't know. Debbie Gibson was the shit, the show. Did the cat turn on the camera? No, this cat looks like it's deciding whether or not it's going to attack a gonad sac. I don't know. See? Crazy saying I would, but it's sleeping. Look at that fucking belly, dude. God damn, that's a fucking chunker. Hey, thanks for showing us the pussy's pussy. But also, that's a fat ass cat, dude. I didn't know it was so fat, dude.
So fat, dude. So fat. Like I literally I left and I came back
and I see myself for the first time after with no filters, nothing in the community. You're like, fuck, dude. Get your life together.
I went to pee and I came back and he was just sitting in my chair, like staring at the camera. So I was like, all right.
I'm sorry. I know that you wanted to be something else, but I saw a hand put it over there and then turn on the camera.
No, I didn't put it over there. I turned on the camera.
No, but somebody did.
Nobody was standing
We
here.
saw behind the curtain for a minute, Mike. I'm sorry.
No, the cat just jumped up at the chair. Swear to God on my life.
Wow.
Like I leaned over and turned on the camera when I saw him sitting there, but he sat there himself. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a real.
You can rewind it. Rewind it.
That's a real.
Rewind it. Jay's a fucking liar.
That's a real magical lord from Wizard of Oz, ladies and gentlemen. I've never seen one.
Swear to God on my life, no one put the cat in the chair. No one put the cat in the chair. Did Ellie come in here? No, the cat got in the chair herself. She sleeps here all the time.
But they turned the camera on?
I turned the camera on. I said I turned the camera on. You fucking hater of magic.
Yeah. I feel like my cousin Vinny. He's like, yeah, every day. He's like, we had a guy, and he would be like trying to show up. And he'd be like, no. There's an extra card in between his hands. Like, Vinny,
I
didn't play that.
I came out of the bathroom and saw the cat sitting in the chair and leaned over and turned on the camera so the cat could have a minute on the camera. But the cat sat in the chair by itself. Jesus Christ!
You placed
it. Fucking hater.
It's really
of
sad
joy.
that you have to put the Velcro on the cat's ass to keep it there. It's really nasty.
Oh me! What are you guys saying in the chit chat of the chat?
By the way, guys, can we give ourselves like a round of applause? We've had over 350 fucking people over tonight.
Yeah, all night.
You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and turning out. We appreciate that.
To an impromptu stream, no less. Gary B says, Mike J, did you start the Cape Fear series on Apple TV? No, Gary, but I did email Apple TV and I said, yo, can we get a screener? And they didn't fucking respond to me, but I still want to see it. I think
because they found out you have a Samsung and they're like, nah.
That must be what it is.
Because I have a Samsung. I'm like, yeah, well, I like Android better. Go suck my dick.
I am going to watch that, though. I'll probably just, since they're not going to send us a fucking screener, I'll probably just wait till all the episodes are out and watch it. Eric the Hess says, Mondays suck with that wham. Love everyone, even you too, Loomis. What is Loomis's thoughts on Mortal Kombat 2 coming to stream tomorrow? Damn, it's already coming to stream. Holy shit.
Much like your sex life, expect it to fail at the box office and expect it to miss more at home video. I don't care. I didn't watch the goddamn Mortal Kombat 2, you stupid bitch. Go jack off the Lord Lavera, you dirty wiener. Small dick bitch. I don't like him at all.
Adrian McPooperson says, can Loomis give me a lecture about my habit of wiping my poop on handles, doors, and common touch areas in public restrooms, and if Michael has similar behavior?
Yes, Michael has similar behaviors because he's a psychopath that slapped his sister's titties 87 times. So he doesn't know how to poop, pee, do anything except kill and maim. So here's a lecture for you. You're wiping your butthole on handles, doors, and common touch areas because you're a nasty piece of shit. Get some triple roll shaman and wipe your ass in a bathroom. Adrian McPooperson. God damn. Your daddy should have slapped you a little bit. I don't know.
Billy Popo says, Loomis, how do you feel about Masters of the Universe bombing at the box office? They are losing so much money, bro. I'm sorry you won't be getting that sequel, Loomis. I know you really love this movie. Hey, Chalice, what's so funny, bro? This is a serious topic.
First off, I don't give a shit about He-Man and the Universe Masters. What you got this boy running around saying, fabulous secret powers were revealed to me the day I held aloft my magic sword and said, by the power of Grayskull. I don't care. You held up a sword that gave you magical powers. I don't give a shit about it bombing at the box office. I don't watch fantasy shit. I deal with real world stuff like Michael Myers and whether or not he escapes from Smith's Grove and terrorizes community. Why do you think I give a shit? And why do you look like Bubba Gump Strip?
I think it's funny because I'd like to go over to that land and see if they have any Valtrex. Because I'm out of Valtrex, and B, because I'm a doctor and there's a lot of prostates that need to be checked. And in a world that is free of medical care, I have the power and the shots for what's her name? What's you fucking dork? What's her name? Helena of
I know you're not calling me a dork, you nasty goddamn STD infested piece of shit.
All I know is that Meg Foster's eyes in the original will never be topped.
You never even seen the movie, you son of a bitch.
Not
Go
this
back
one.
pretending you're drinking.
I don't like cartoons. I say turn it off. Turn it off. I'm trying to have them whiskey.
You look like a bum at the bowling alley. Nobody can.
Ty, I was watching gay porn version of Rambo, and they recreated the ending where Rambo's all like, my friend died all over me. And the parody had Rambo say, my friend, he came all over me. He came on the walls, my hair. He came all over me.
Ty, why don't you watch that shit and then report back to us about the fucking situation? Like, I could have gone my entire life knowing or not knowing that existed. No, I have to go watch it. You idiot.
I had to find out.
But that's crazy.
I can be a fucking dick. Floor Dan says, I was just wondering how you guys envisioned the channel's trajectory would have looked if Halloween 2018 had never happened. I'm not saying you'd be nothing without the film. It kind of sounds like it. But I imagine it helped a lot. 2018 hype is how I found y'all in the first place. Floor Dan.
I like the backhanded slap amongst my face. But it feels good. It feels good. I accept it. Listen, I think that we would have been fine. I think that we definitely had a leg up because of that movie coming out. It helped us quite a bit. I think the trajectory at that point, I think really what changed the trajectory of our channel was COVID. Because actually 2018 was a huge boon, right? But we were okay. We weren't struggling necessarily, but we were okay. We were doing our thing. But when COVID happened, we had to rely on doing live streams, and that was the first time we'd ever done it. And I think that trajectory changed our channel way more than 2018 Halloween.
Yeah, COVID actually worked for us. But yeah, and the thing is, and I've had 1,000 conversations with Jay. Like, if we got together and did videos together every single week, I think it would be pretty good. But that's just not an option. So, you have to change you have to play with the tools in the woodshed, and you got to do the best that you can do. I don't think that Halloween not being popular anymore actually hurt us that much at all. I don't think it was that at all, personally. I think that it helped us get more popular because we'd been talking about Halloween to no one for like 4 years. And then all of a sudden Halloween's the most popular topic in the world. So did it help us get more popular? Yes. Did we not maintain that upward trajectory because Halloween wasn't popular anymore? I would say no.
Well, and also I want to add on one other thing, Florida Dan. We've been doing Halloween content, like Mike said, since like 2012. As soon as the channel started, like that was one of our biggest videos is Sundays with Michael. We had already been tapping into that. I think and again, I'm not going to go on a tirade about it, but we're buried under the algorithm. We're just fucked because they recommend other videos and shit and not ours all the time. And it is what it is. I mean, if you don't produce the right kind of video, or if you're not constantly, 24/7 uploading bullshit, you're usually buried. So
yeah,
and there was a lot of copycat stuff that came out too that we didn't have any. I mean, But yeah, I don't think it was. I mean, 2018, like again, 100% helped us. But I think it was COVID that actually boosted us because a lot of people, they were staying home and we had to adapt to it.
Yeah,
we had to.
No, for sure. Max says, you know what? It needs to be banned. Having restaurant tables right next to the bathrooms. Went to Red Robin and they sat me and my girl next to the nasty ass restroom. Smelled like shit every time the door opened and you could hear farts. We just got
tell your girlfriend to stop fucking doing that during dinner. Convenient way to cover up your own smell, huh, Max?
Ironically, dude, when
Ellie, go shut your door.
hang on a second. I gotta wait till
close the door, child.
I gotta wait till the kid's out of the room. Yeah. The first time that when I went to jail, a girl was giving me a ride home. And
you mean this isn't story hour at Christmas Day?
In this story, not based on my life, but of the movie Schwitzka. The guy went to jail and someone was giving him a ride home, and the girl got a DUI, and the guy in the passenger seat was taking pictures of the cop and laughing with his new digital camera, and they took him to jail for AI just because he was being a dick. And when he went into the jail cell, he went in there and there was no cots available in the holding cell except for right next to the toilets with just a curtain between him, and he had to lay on this cot while these crackheads blew ass in the like 4 feet from him, and it was the worst moment of Spitzka's life.
You know, my favorite part is that Spitzka was not only detailing situations of when you're arrested and what can happen, he was also a visionary and a futurist, because he described exactly what it was like in the 21st century as one is arrested and taken to the poop jail. Yes, Spitzka is actually an unheralded leader amongst most literary notaries.
she is
no,
gone.
I know. I know.
She's been gone for a minute. But
and by the way, your whole escapade with what happened to Mike getting arrested and shit. That was a different time. But I got a play-by-play as it was happening. I was working in the factory at the time, and Mike and my brother had asked me to leave work early so that I could go hang out and drink beer. I wanted to really fun, but I was already at like 3. Like I had 3 strikes on my record. I couldn't leave again. It's gotta get fired. And I wanted to so bad, but then afterwards I got a play-by-play of Mike getting arrested. And dude, it was like an ESPN fucking event. Like I was getting every single fucking second a text, and I'm like, oh my god, it was great. But yeah, you survived, and that makes you strong.
I did. It made me stronger. It made me realize, you know what? I don't want to be in jail. I'm gonna get an Uber.
Yeah, maybe just don't take a fucking picture of the fucking deputy when he tells you there'll be a smart ass.
It's a life lesson. It was a life lesson. AJ says Scary Movie 6 was so forced and cringe. Nothing was clever. They were using 10-year-old phrases like world star and what that mouth do though. Like no one says that shit anymore. Also, too many white people jokes. I'm black and noticed they did it the whole film.
Damn, that's interesting.
I was thankful for that. There was a lot of but here's the thing, AJ, like there was a lot of like white people be like kind of jokes in there, but that's how the old movies were. There was a ton of those jokes in the old movies too, and I appreciate that, because I was like, hey, make fun of me, like make fun of me.
Yeah, but they also, like, I think what AJ, they balanced it out with Scary Movie 1 and 2 a little bit.
And I mean, I think they balanced it out here too, but like I guess they felt dated for sure with the white people jokes or whatever. But I was thankful for that, because I was like, hey, let's make fun of everybody. Let's all laugh at ourselves together. So I saw people being like, this movie's transphobic, and I'm like, it's literally not. Like there's barely any jokes about that at all. And what the jokes that they did make about it were so like inconsequential. Like, yeah, let's make fun of everyone. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's what society needs more of, though. But I do get what you're saying. So it felt dated, but that was the point. It was supposed to feel mid 2000s, you know? So I get.
I haven't seen the film, so I can't give an opinion on it. But
Silent Evil 999 says Creighton Duke in a word association said Jason Voorhees makes him think of a little girl in a pink dress sticking a hot dog through a donut.
What?
Loomis, what comes to mind when you hear the words Michael Myers? I don't remember that scene. That sounds dark.
When I hear Michael Myers, I think of a puppy with parvo. Nothing but vomit and shit and death soon to follow. Disgusting.
Brian Cruzel says Dr. Loomis, how much scratch are they giving you for your royalties for this game? Doc Chalice, any cameos from you at the bar?
Not a goddamn thing. I didn't even know they were making a fucking stupid video game about Michael Myers running around town killing. Yeah, let's celebrate that life. Let's celebrate Michael Myers. I like how that one orderly at the Smiths Grove Sanatorium was like, Michael, come in. Like he would dare talk to Michael. Like they were scared shitless. If they dared talk to Michael like that, there would be a big brown stain that would appear in their anus. Stupid. I didn't get no royalties.
I was supposed to be in the film as a doctor helping a patient at some point, but I confused the motion capture bubbles and
for Tide Pods, and you ate them.
Yeah, I tried to give myself a colonoscopy because this is a camera, and if I insert it in me, it'll tell the tale that needs to be told for
Good God.
centuries.
Let's move on.
I just missed. I was drunk and I didn't show up. Austin says, Mike, myself, and Billy Zane from Demon Knight all feel the same about country music. Fuck this cowboy shit, you bunch of ho dunk, po dunk. Well, then there, motherfuckers.
No, you gotta do it. Fuck this cowboy shit, you bunch of ho dunk, po dunk. Well, then there, motherfuckers. Like that's how Billy Zane did it.
You know, I've been getting more and more into country music the past week or two. I just been like, you know, I gotta, my Spotify playlist is feeling old. I need to spread my wings a little bit. And you know, I started listening to some Morgan Wallen, and I gotta say, I don't get the hate. I think it's kind of fun. It's a lot of songs about drinking.
Fifth of Jack Daniels. God damn.
It's a lot of songs about drinking and having fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. I'll be wearing a cowboy hat next week.
That performance by Billy Zane, no one talks about it. That was one of his best performances ever in a movie. Billy Zane in Demon Knight, so fucking good, dude. So good.
Yeah, Billy Zane's an underrated actor, top to bottom. Chris Buston says, hey, guys, I'm kind of stoked that there will be a UFC Freedom 250 event on the south line of the White House. I like the idea. Do you guys have any thoughts on it? Well, if you tuned into last week's show, we're not allowed to talk about
I think it's great for America. I think it's great for our patriotism. And yeah, I want to watch some dudes beat the fuck out of some dudes on the South Lawn for our fucking 250th anniversary. And I hope, by God, that when whoever becomes champion that night, there's fireworks and a motherfucking American bald eagle lands on their shoulder.
Like, all politics aside, dude, I think having a fucking UFC fight on the White House lawn is
what it is.
Like, all politics aside, I don't care which president did it. I'm like, fuck yeah, America.
I mean, it is what it is. Fun. If you know what, I swear to God, dude, if Vince McMahon had gotten in trouble and he was like not like a weirdo creep that he is, imagine if they had like a fucking WrestleMania. Because Trump loves fucking wrestling, dude. He loves it.
Yeah, like I think it's a great idea. Like, again, politics aside, I just think that idea alone is fucking great. Mercuro80 says, Chalice, we saw your Pussy and Loomis, Ilphonic, and Gun Media have an imposter doing your voice for the Halloween game.
What?
I had too many Boilermakers the night before. There was a Cubs game. Darby Swanson hit a double, and I scored with the transvestite. It was a great night, and I wouldn't have it any other way. It was worth missing. And can you say transvestite anymore?
I think it's appropriate. I think it's fine.
I was fine with it, so you should be too. Jones says the Gen X versus Gen Z BS and Scary Movie came off more as whining and not as clever or funny. It's one thing to mention it, but they cried the whole time about it. Also, the movie was not as offensive or goofy like they promised. I wanted a stupid, hilarious film.
I agree. That's what I thought it was going to be.
I genuinely I really liked the Gen Z versus Gen X commentary about it because I thought that was funny. Because I thought a part of the movie was them saying like, oh my God, stop being offended by everything. We get it. And then I can't say because this is a spoiler, but at the end of the movie, there was kind of like a fuck this shit. We're the old school and we're gonna it's gonna be about us, not the new Gen Z stuff. I actually like that a lot. I did. It didn't come off as whiny to me. It was one of my favorite parts of the movie, Jones. I apologize and I appreciate your super
His name's
chat.
Jones. I don't believe you.
Jones.
Hey, I hold on. I want to show you something before we go.
We're going?
No. Why the fuck can I do?
Where are we going? I'm low on gas and you need a jacket.
God damn it! My woman likes me in cologne. Give me a second. It's loading.
That's what he said with whiskey dick.
God, shut the fuck up. All right, here we go. I want to show you guys this because the Gen Z, whatever. Look at this. This shit's funny as fuck, dude. It just reminded me. Look.
Hello.
Yeah, fuck that door frame. If you were born as a millennial or a Gen Xer, fuck that door frame.
I was waiting for the ow my pussy.
That's the better one. That's the better one.
Captain Loss says, "Oh, I lost my."
Oh yeah, because I hit the.
It's okay. It's
There you
okay. Well, I can make it cool again, Stephen. Captain Loss says, "Hey guys, it's Loss here. Have you guys seen the Jurassic Park survival game trailer? I think it could be the best video game based on a film franchise. I haven't heard shit about that, Captain Loss.
I don't know.
You could
But
say
I'm
it was
sorry.
Lost, though.
I'm sorry that we lost your attention because we didn't know. I'm sorry.
I'll look for that though, man. Thank you. Jeremy Shelley says Mike J really takes the piss when it comes to the Scream movies, but yet the love of Friday the 13th movies and Nightmare on My Street movies. Why?
What?
Anyone could put on a Ghostface outfit and go crazy. That's why I love him. Thank you, Jeremy. I could not agree with you more. I think Jay's a hater. And
oh my god, why don't you pull
know,
the fucking tampon out your mouth and your ass, dude? I'm sorry that I like Scream 2 the best, and then everything else has been a shadow former fucking movie of what it used to be. I'm sorry. I also said I liked Scream 5. I said it was pretty good. Suck that fucking Corona.
You made me hit my teeth on my Corona bottle because you're so full of shit. You just said all the sequels sucked and that you like Scream 5.
I did not.
You contradicted yourself.
No. I did not. I never said all the sequels suck. I said Scream 5 was pretty good. It was not bad. You could tell what was going to happen by fucking scene 10 pretty quickly. Oh, the Jack guy from fucking The Boys is the killer. I knew that was going to be the thing. The overly nice guy. It wasn't set up in a way that made sense. By the way, I will say this. I think that Scream franchise can be saved. I don't think it's out of the ballpark to revamp it, but you gotta be willing to take the hits.
By the way, they make fun of that a lot in the Scary Movie about how predictable it was. You'll like that. They made fun of a lot how predictable it was. Man Tomorrow, we missed his earlier chat. He said, I also forgot to mention my theater had a few of the He-Man popcorn buckets. I personally purchased the Skeletor He-Man standoff popcorn bucket. It's pretty badass. It even lights up. So hell yeah, I love you guys.
Man Tomorrow, that's really nice and I appreciate you, man. But why the fuck you got to come here and brag about it? Because I didn't get shit. There was literally no popcorn buckets available. None.
Really? There was some when I was there the other day.
No,
they sucked. They had a couple weeks ago, dude. They had the whole Skeletor castle or whatever, and you could put your drink on this end.
It's Grayskull, motherfucker.
Whatever. I don't care. I have sex with women. But it did.
Are you sure they're women? Because I think Sheena was a man. The way that you said it.
Shaniqua don't live here no more. That's the stream elements for now. And now we move to the super chats, you fucking whores.
Boat, scoot, boogie. I hope you two had a good weekend. We did. It was a great weekend. We had a nice little Patreon stream on Friday. I'm going to keep plugging it because it was.
And by the way,
the more you all that are in there, it was really fun. It gets really interactive. Like the direction that the Wham video store should go. We're playing what's the game called? Retro
Rewind.
Yeah, Rewind. It's fun, but it was a good weekend.
By the way, I did want to point out, by the way, I mentioned this several times in the Patreon stream. I had to take it a little bit easy because I had my daughter's dance recital the next day. And I just want to point out that I was clear eyes, full heart, can't lose, was not hungover. So you guys did me well. We handled it well. And
no, we went 4 hours. We went 4 fucking hours.
Yeah, and then I spent 5 hours at a dance recital the next day, and it was a success all the way around. So thanks, guys. Thank you.
We also have John Dragon, not his real name. He's on the run. Hey, Mike and Jay, wishing us all a great summer ahead for show. I hate summer, though. Have you seen the rumored directors for Scream 8? My favorite, hands down, John Hames, who did Alone, and Sick, which Williamson wrote. Thoughts?
I love the idea.
You go ahead. I'll be right back.
Okay. Katie, Catherine, just give me just a Corona. Thanks. Appreciate it, baby. Thanks. I love you. What?
Sorry?
Oh, you had your headphones on.
What
I said I love
things
you.
are you saying to
I'd
me?
love a Corona, please, in a bottle. We only have it in a bottle, so that's fair. Make me a sandwich too while you're in there. She didn't hear me. We're good to go. I love the idea of John Hyams, dude, because Sick was underrated. It was a COVID slasher movie that was good, and he's plugged into the pipeline of what Scream's all about. His dad directed, thank you, babe. Directed Jean-Claude Van Damme, Peter Hyams, in a bunch of awesome Van Damme movies. So I'm all for John Hyams. I think they need to get some new blood in there. I love Kevin Williamson coming back, and I think he did a great job. I really do, although a lot of people disagree with me. But I love some new blood in there for sure. I dig it and I want it. And I am going to go to stop killing time and trying to find where we were on the super chats while I act like I'm not doing that, but I am doing that. Thank you, John Dragon. Eduardo Santiago says, I'm quoting someone else. I rather have one movie I love than a trilogy that's okay. That's my motto for this movie. I'm not sure which movie you're talking about. I'm guessing Masters of the Universe, since that's what we were talking about earlier in the show. And yeah, like typically that's kind of what they do, right? If a movie's semi-successful, you're definitely getting a sequel. And is it going to be half-assed and short sideways to the left? Probably. Eduardo says, I just read that. I'm a dumb fuck. Dookie Blair, remember 15 months and one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life, who was in the beer chug and did a good job in the beer chug, says, I made it my destination after the to my destination after the chug. Yeah, Dookie did his beer chug in a car. Now, he only had one beer, so he wasn't a danger to us or anyone else on the road. But we've had a guy do it on the toilet, and we've had a guy do it while walking through the park. And now in the Patreon stream, we've had a guy do it in the car in front of a Wendy's parking lot. So your name is forever etched into the lore of the beer chugs, Dookie, and I love you. Cody Goodson says the game trailer Jay couldn't think of is ill. I remember him talking about that. I'll ask him about it when he comes back on, because I've seen a couple people mention in the chat as well. Wade's Movie World, good to see you, buddy. Says, hey guys, watching you guys and the game. Go Spurs, go. I told you, I think the Spurs are going to win tonight. I'm rooting for the Knicks, but I do think the Spurs are going to win tonight. We'll see what happens.
What the fuck,
Jay,
dude? I'm supposed to read all those.
You were talking the other night about a scary movie game trailer, which I'll pull up now, that you couldn't remember. And someone mentioned that it was ill. The name of the trailer.
No, I know.
Ill.
Yeah, I know. Someone mentioned it earlier in the other chat, in the other stream elements.
There's a wounded man. Nasty injuries. It's like a beast tore him apart.
A beast out here? Are you drunk or something?
Terrible
Come up
acting.
and show him out. But he's still weak, so be careful. What's going on?
That's what I call myself on the basketball court. Team clout. You know.
Dude,
oh my God! What you say?
Okay.
Save your ammo.
I'm ill.
Bastard.
What the fuck?
And you're tough. Surprisingly lively for
You
someone
fell
who just
out of
came
the
out
gap.
of a coma.
If you want to survive, you gotta hustle.
All right, Gary V.
You fell from the moon.
What you say?
You want vodka shot?
I will help you.
Oh,
But you must not go there.
I'll take my chances. Turns out I'm a lucky man.
That play.
Whoa.
You'll find nothing there.
That guy's got no dick. Punching a baby.
Well,
Damn.
good luck.
Yeah.
Keep quiet in there.
That's gonna be
doctor at
wild,
the,
dog. That's gonna be
Cum
wild.
factory.
Mm-hmm.
That looks crazy, dude.
I don't want to play.
I will say the acting in that was absolutely atrocious, but that game looks gnarly as fuck.
I mean, the acting was okay. I mean, what would you do in a fucking situation like that? Like, I'd be like, I don't know what to do. Oh my god.
The game looks good though.
Wade's Movie World. Hi guys, watching you guys in the game. Go Spurs. Go. Oh, you already read that.
I did.
Tim McChicken's Masters of the Universe was fantastic. Scary Movie 6 was terrible. Jay, you excited for Disclosure Day? I love you guys. I agree. I haven't seen Scary Movie 6, but according to Mike and others, it wasn't. It didn't live up to the hype. He-Man was incredible. Definitely go check it out. Yeah, I hope that I'm looking forward to Disclosure Day, but I hope that the reveal isn't that this entire time the motherfucking deers and dogs have been the aliens the entire time. I'm like, please don't let that be the reveal. And I also hope that we get like an actual real Disclosure Day around the time of release. Maybe that's what it's all about. Who knows?
I don't know. I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna be there day one. I love me a good alien movie. We'll see if it's good or not.
Michael Parton. What could have helped He-Man's box office is that it could have sold more toys, especially since it's made from Mattel. Maybe so, but they already have a Motu Classic that MattyCollector.com has been doing that for quite a while. So they're already doing it. But I guess what you mean is they should have mass produced the toys.
Have you seen any toys? I haven't been in Target.
Yeah, Matty Collector. They've been doing it for like.
No, I'm talking about for the movie, like new toys, like for.
I haven't kept up with it. I don't know. They may have done it, but Michael could be right. It's not mass produced. It's like a specific you have to go to the website and order it from MattyCollector.com. It's not like not a Toys. Well, there is no Toys R Us. It's not at Walmart or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, maybe I don't know. You might be onto something. Cody Goodson missed the chug. Guess the 1 seed gets a bye. Oh yeah, that's true. Cody Goodson is a goddamn champion.
Yeah, and it was a good beer chug. It was a close one. It was a fun one, and someone did it in a car. That's someone being dookie, but it was fun.
He did it in a Wendy's parking lot. So if anything went sideways, he could go get himself a fucking Dave's triple and be fine. But you remember he said, "I don't know how I can fit that in my mouth. It's Pride Month, my boy. You can figure out a way." Wade's Movie World went to my very first concert a few weeks ago. The King of Country Music, George Strait. Great freaking concert. Hard to beat King George.
Amarillo by morning. George Strait's fucking awesome, dude. Old school. Great shit.
I'm really happy that you had a good time, Wade. And but I'll be honest with you, if I woke up suddenly and I was seeing George Strait on stage and he was singing some weird shit like that, I'd be like, I've been drunk for like 8 days and I just got here. I don't know how this happened.
I'm carrying your love with me.
Turlington coming in hot saying, Marky Mark Slenderman, how would you feel if the video game A Crisp October Breeze blew open Michael's hospital gown? Fucking nasty. Revealing his chalky buns and the darkest crack, the devil's crack. You the best.
I would take that motherfucker on a roller coaster right now. I would take him up in his hospital gowns. Easy access will be at the top of the beast at Kings Island. And at the top of the beast on Kings Island, there are no rules. You can curb stop a Puerto Rican if you want to. You can eat turkey burgers. In my case, I'm going to put my fingers deep inside of Michael's gown, and we're going to find out who's really got the beast underneath. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god! So he gonna put him fingers inside Michael's butthole? That's so nasty. If Michael's game flew up before me and it was all chalky, be like, you gotta put some baby powder on, mate, because it looked rough and ready. You know what I mean? You also need to get some sun on them cheeks. Maybe go to the teddy bear or something like that. And then also, darkest crack. Well, him butthole is dark. Most people's dark buttholes are dark. You'd be like,
dark forever.
Yeah, but I'd be like, maybe you need to take a poopy or something like that. Me not go judge. It's fine. You have a chalky ass and a dark butthole.
He looked like he was going to talk for a second. I said, "You will forever hold your peace, Michael."
I don't know, dude. But if they have a scene in the game where Michael's fucking gown flips up, you see his ass. It's funny as fuck.
Television.
Cineroth Member for 15 months, appreciate, man. Says Loomis heard you got replaced in the game because you and Chalice were hooking up at Rabbit and Red. Maybe this Loomis will actually stop the evil. Maybe finally your mother can have a child she's proud of. Because you're full of shit. I've never even been to Rabbit and Red. I only knew that because I found the goddamn matches on the goddamn ground.
Yeah, you found the matches because you were bent over, and I lit one.
You're bent over, and his name is Jamal, and he reams your asshole every night. Shut your ass up.
Match?
You're disgusting. You fucking
loose in there.
No, fuck you, Cineroth. You come here, you drop your insults down like dirty toilet paper. Much like your breath, it stinks. So keep your words to yourself. How about that? You like that? Shut up. Anyway. Austin. So what upsets me most about Blood Wings is that the becoming the monster cycle is thrown out for simple jack up bully by Fonzie. Am I right? Yeah, dude. All right. Yeah. So what he's talking about, I'll read that again slower. So what upsets me most about Blood Wings, he's talking about Pumpkinhead, the sequel, is that the becoming the monster cycle is thrown out for simple Jack got bullied by Fonzie. Am I right, Jay? You are 1,000,000% right. I think it takes away the mystique. I think it takes away the magic of the character of Pumpkinhead as a vehicle of vengeance, and that if you employ this particular horror icon or character, that you become that. Yeah, so if you guys don't know, Pumpkinhead 2 Blood Wings came out very shortly after the original Pumpkinhead, which was phenomenal, Stan Winston classic. It went straight to DVD, rightfully so. And they basically explored the origins of Pumpkinhead, where it was like a kid with some type of developmental disorder, slow, and he had some deformity. And they were, you can shut your fucking mouth right now or suck my bunion. I don't know which one you want to do. But yeah, so this kid with, he was slow and he was deformed. He was bullied and then buried, and then he came back. It was just dumb. They were trying to make like a Beauty and the Beast reverse weird. It was just dumb. All right. They over-explained the plot. It made it kind of dumb and stupid. I agree. Thank you, Austin.
Amarillo by morning.
Shut the fuck up. Start Charlington. Boys! Halo Campaign Evolved is local co-op and looks fun, in my opinion. You guys playing the campaign together in person would be legend. A blast from the past. Oh, yeah. So Halo is coming to PlayStation for the first time ever in July. They're remaking Halo 1. This bitch don't have a PlayStation 5, so we can't do it.
It's still on Xbox, though. We can do that.
You want to play the Master Chief Collection? No. You could come over to my house and we could film it.
I'd play Halo anytime, any day, anywhere, naked.
Cheney, do ill in God of War 20-minute trailer. No, fuck you, Cheney.
We did ill, but a 20-minute trailer for God of War? No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not doing that. Michael Parton, the new horror game Ill looks like Resident Evil on Coke. Yeah, we just watched it. It does. It 100% does.
Nasty.
Katie Saba, member for 22 months, legend status. Love you guys. We love you, Katie. Thank you so much for being a member for almost 2 fucking years. Appreciate you. Also on that train, Motionless Zombie, member for 22 months. Hey, fellas, thoughts on the Halo remake? I thought it looked good. I thought it looked pretty good.
What's the point, though?
Well, it's significant because they're bringing it to Sony for the first time ever.
Yeah, but if you had an Xbox, you had that shit for like 20 years.
Yeah, well, it looks fucking good. Okay, how about that? How about you suck a fucking goddamn Arbiter's dick? Yeah, but they're going to add stuff to it.
Yeah, but this time you have to pay $800 to play it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that you can't affirm
nice
things.
Update.
I mean, I'm sorry. Like, yeah, go ahead, pre-order Madden. That's $120.
I will. Thank you. I will.
Yeah, $120 in July.
I can play that on goddamn Xbox.
Because what? How much, Mike? How much does it cost you in July to pre-order Madden?
About $8. About $8.
You don't pay over $100. You paid over $100 like 2 years ago.
No, it's like $70 for the game, $80 for the pre-order. It's like 10 extra bucks, something like that. the only game I played.
Oh no, I thought you said it was $70 for the game and then $80 for extra shit. So you paid like
$80 to play 3 days early because you got to get your record up. So you fuck these 6th graders up on the frozen tundra.
Either way, yeah.
Hell.
Anyway, Michael Parton. Scooby-Doo was always an imitation of the Archies. I don't know. That's some deep ass cut of the lore.
I got no idea. I got no idea.
Listen, Michael, that's like you've spent too much time at Comic-Con and you're like, I don't know.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Like we're just hanging out at Chili's. What are you doing? Why are you coming up to the bar with this? Robin Barker. Ghostbusters 2 is scarier. Ooh, strong words. The Titanic scene, the train in the tunnel, heads on a sticks, that's true. The flying carriage, that's true. Janu's glowing eyes, that's true. The painting smiling, that's true. The growling winds, that's true. GB2 is so underrated. Actually, you were onto something there, Robin, because everything you just explained. Well, the Titanic scene is kind of scarier, except that you have Cheech and Chong or Cheech going, well, better late than never. That kind of took away from it. But everything else you've explained 100%. The heads on the sticks, the heads on the sticks was fucking gory for a ghost, but like you're like, oh my god, damn. And then the flying carriage and Yano's, yeah, dude, yeah, it was a little bit scarier.
I'm gonna agree with you.
Yeah, Michael Parton. What worries me about the Scary Movie franchise, I hope the Ellisons don't treat the Waynes like the Weinsteins did, meaning they don't rush a 7th.
I don't think, I think the Ellisons, the Weinsteins were like a fucking dude. They took, like, they buried Hellraiser into DVD. Like, they buried a ton of shit. Like, they were just like fucking like with a scythe going through shit like crazy. I don't know anything about what the
make money. That's what the Weinsteins were. Make money.
Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I think if anything, the Ellisons probably want to do more. Despite how you feel about it, I think they probably want to do more irreverent, over the top comedy, offensive comedy.
Michael Parton also says, in addition to Scary Movie 7 and maybe 8, the Waynes can also parody the superhero genre too, like make fun of the Snyder Cult and how bad Marvel is getting. How dare you only center in on the Snyder Cult and not say a goddamn word about James Gunn? Is Stacey James paying you? What the fuck? But I agree. Well, they did that, right? Didn't they do a superhero movie? They didn't do it, but they did like a parody of all the superhero films back in the day, and nobody cared.
Yeah, but you're right. That's right there for the picking, man. Like, they could do that. They could do Obsession. They could do Backrooms, whatever's popular now. I think once they get away from Scream a little bit and start doing more current shit, it's going to be way funnier.
Yeah. Tim McChickens, Loomis, your video game narration is terrible. Your chicken nuggets are terrible. Nobody, what are you using? Cat? McDonald's chicken nuggets suck. Tastes like cat and possum mixed with barbecue
spicy
sauce.
big chicken today. It was delicious.
No, they are good. I'm lying. I'm like in character. I'll say it, but like chicken nuggets are good. Daniel Torres says it's my son's last member for 5 months. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Daniel Torres. It's my son's last week of 3rd grade this week. Pam B. Oh my God, fuck you, dude. Pam B. What did you tell Jason when you found out he was being held back? Again, maybe homeschool. Oh, my, I almost said Michael. Jason, do you know why you're being held back from school? Because you're stupid. And you embarrass mother and you smell like Cheeto chips. You never wash your underwear, Michael, and they hate that for you. And I hate that. And your IQ is that of a potato. Jason, I keep saying Michael because I wish you were Michael Myers. You're just Jason. Do better. You stay in your room, Jason Voorhees, until I call you. You nasty, underperforming, disgusting Cheeto dust moron. Stay in your room. It's so fucking mean and it's dumb. You know what I mean?
It's perfect though, dude. A side note: a skunk outside the house just sprayed something, and it comes through the fucking vents.
Can I be honest with you? I love the smell of skunk.
Ew, dude, that's nasty as fuck.
You know why? I think it smells like burnt erasers. Remember when you were a kid in school and you would like rub those like handheld or erasers like really fast and you'd smell it.
Yeah.
This is what it smells like.
Yeah, dude, but you were with me that one night when Katie was away with the girls at a dance competition and Hella got sprayed by a skunk. You remember that? And she ran in.
Well, yeah,
up
but
close.
if it's overpowered, like, but I don't mind the smell of skunk if it's not like direct, you know.
Yeah, this shit's coming through my vents right now, and I'm fucking dying.
David Rowe, missed my anonymous stream about nightmares. Oh,
let me find it, David.
What an asshole,
David.
That's not on me, dude. Wade's Movie World says, "Hey, Wham, got some shit going on. Was going to ask for prayers from you guys, hoping and praying it goes my way. Hey, man, prayers for you. Hope everything works out for show. Don't know what it is. Don't need to tell it. I just hope everything goes your way, and it will. It will.
Yeah, all the positive thoughts I got going to you, man. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out.
Did you find it?
I'm looking.
Well, okay, Dr. Corndogs. Of course, you're gonna fucking call out Loomis. Says, "Yo, Loomis, Chalice next time it snows out there." What? He says, "Yo, Loomis, Chalice next time it snows out there. Do not eat the yellow snow or the brown ice." Ha ha! That means I was around. Okay, so that's to Dr. Chalice.
This guy's just been pooping and pee-peeing in snow.
He's got that monkey named Dr. Corndogs. That's what he does.
Right. Well, I don't usually go outside. I mean, I've had a couple drinks, 7, 9. I don't go outside just eating fucking the ground.
Me and Dr.
Corndogs, the ground.
Me and Dr. Corndogs have been working to figure out what Michael's next move is, and sometimes he's a goddamn scientist monkey. He goes out and poops and pees in the snow, and you're dumbass. Not having your Valtrex, your brain's all scrambled. You go out there and you eat it like it's goddamn Willy Wonka factory.
I'm a doctor. I don't just eat snow. I don't just eat yellow.
You do. You do. Snow. You think it's some kind of schnozberry.
Yeah, you do that. I can't find this fucking super chat, David. It's not there.
Spinosaurus forever. I love Spinosaurus. Did y'all pre-order? I sure did. I'm assuming you're talking about Halloween. I'm going to, as soon as we get off of the live stream tonight, I'm going to go pre-order it for show.
Pre-order what?
Halloween.
Oh, I'll wait.
The great John Nash. He doesn't even care about Halloween. Cody Goodson, Loomis, what did you think of that video store? I think all video stores are a waste of goddamn time. Go enjoy life. Read a book. Touch grass. Go outside. Have sex. Do something. I know. I'm going to go to a video store and rent a videotape. Probably a pornography videotape. Slide it into the video cassette player and jack my meat. And just do that and lay around in my cum-stained underwear and eat Cheetos. You're nasty. That's so fucking dumb. That's so dumb. But yeah, Loomis probably would have thought it was a waste of time. He would, if he had a son and they're like, "What did you do? Did you follow your father's footsteps?" He's like, "Nah, I opened a video store up in 1990." He'd be like, "Oh, what a waste of fucking talent." Elton, the show member for 7 months. Thank you so much. Yeah. We don't mind sucking on toes.
It's we don't mind sucking on toes. Good luck finding a boyfriend who sucks toes.
Is that Quentin Tarantino's ringtone?
Ironically, you guys saw my cat earlier. My cat's named after Quentin Tarantino because the day we brought it home, it started licking everyone's feet, so we named it Quentin.
Buddy Beely, meant for 11 months. Thank you. Almost a year. Scary Movie 6 is at least better than 4 and 5. Nixon 4.
I agree. I think the Spurs are going to win tonight, but I agree that it is better than 4 and 5.
Really? It's better than 4? Because I thought like 4 had some funny moments.
I thought 4 and 5 sucked, but I thought it was better than 4 and 5. I got to go back and watch 3. There's a lot of people who say 3 is great, but I don't remember it.
Big Loss 9043 says, "I don't want Halo for PS5. Give me Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. Oh, the show. Also, I'd recommend checking out Jurassic Park Survival teaser trailer. It's good. Lost signing out. I mean, you know what? We might as well. We only got 15 minutes left of the show. We might as well check it out and see what the hype is all about.
I'm gonna queue it up.
But I will tell you this: I never thought I'd be in a position today. God damn, dude!
All day.
What? Like that blind motherfucker. What's that? What was he blind? Well, the movie where he's blind. No, the whole
My name's
movie.
Now? I don't know.
No, the whole movie is right. The horror movie.
Don't Breathe.
Yeah, don't you sound like that?
His body's not deaf.
No, but he does that. He goes when he's hunting him.
Yeah, Ray Charles. This is the movie about Ray Charles.
No, yeah, Ray Charles felt like that when he couldn't play the piano correctly and he got slapped in the back of the head. Do it right.
Oh, pop through.
That's so fucking mean. No, fuck the mother. Who the fuck? The guy that played Ike from Tombstone. What's his name? He wasn't deaf. I can't play the. Oh, I'm not doing it. All right, we should watch the trailer.
I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular, spared no expense. For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nubla.
Stop whining.
It's got the spitters.
Is that Mia Khalifa?
Dude, it does look like Mia Khalifa. Holy shit.
That's a movie no one saw.
Where they keep the beer.
Is
You
anyone
said this
there?
trailer's 6 months old. Am I watching the wrong trailer?
I don't know. We're losing a lot of people, so maybe.
I mean, what is this the wrong trailer?
Or I don't know.
Let me look. Oh yeah, that was 2 years ago. I apologize. That was 2 years ago. My bad, guys. My bad.
Guys, we're fucking stupid. They're like,
That seemed dated.
all right. They were like, you know what? Somebody came in briefly. They're like, I thought about resubscribing or like maybe subscribing until I just saw what they did. I'm like, this is why I don't subscribe. And this is why Cody Leach is better.
Is it
I don't know.
Evolution 3?
Yeah, just put the newest one.
It says 12 hours ago from IGN.
That's 11 fucking seconds. That ain't it. Look, a fucking building.
Qualitech.
Wow, dude, that really that knocked my fucking dick in the dirt. Hello. What the fuck was that? I love Jurassic Park Evolution. I have the 1 and 2.
What were we supposed to watch? Someone said it was the right one. That said it was 12 months ago, bro.
A year ago, and they haven't done shit with it. Fuck it.
Oh, hang on.
Cody Leach is not better. Calm down.
Okay, this is Jurassic Park Survival Big Reveal. That's from a month ago, though. Someone lead us in the right direction.
Someone said Jurassic Park, and I came running.
Maybe someone will explain. Let's just go on to the next super chat. Maybe someone will tell us which one to watch. I don't.
Okay. Sidorov, LL beat Art twice, and Loomis can't take out Myers. You know what? You couldn't beat Sidorov herpes, and it keeps coming back stronger than ever. We all have our battles, don't we?
That was 6 days ago that trailer came out. There's no new game. All right, we're moving on past the Jurassic Park thing. We can't do it. You lost the scholarship. You can't go. I don't fucking know.
I feel like an asshole. I feel like I got fucking pranked by fucking Ashton Kutcher. They're like, Jurassic Park, it's a great ass trailer. Oh my God, it's going to make your fucking toenails fall off. And then, like, yeah, a year ago.
I'm sorry. We're not going to do our jobs. We suck.
We're not a game channel. This is a boon. It's not an all-time thing, but all right.
Well, over on Stream Elementos, Vadentos.
Of course, people are going to go over there and like comment their snidey ass comments in the last few minutes. Okay.
We got that one, man. Tomorrow, Anonymous says, remember when OJ Simpson made that book called If I Did It about Nicole Brown? And OJ said if he did it, it's because Ron Goldman squared up to him, and OJ told him, you think you can kick my ass? And he killed him. Let me tell you, OJ did not make that up. Yeah, dude. I think if you fucking survive a trial for murder of your ex-wife and you come out with a book that's like, if I did it, here's how I would have, you're just literally rubbing it in the nose of the system. Like,
here's what I know.
Did that shit.
Here's what I know. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
He did that shit. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think come on, guys. It's obvious that he was like, no, fuck that bitch. I did it.
And he died, right? Did OJ Simpson die?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good for him. Johnny V says, have you seen Hell House LLC? I haven't seen the first one. It was pretty good. I can't believe they turned it into like a 4-movie series, but the first one was pretty good. It was a nice little found footage movie.
You know what really sucks, dude?
I'm gay.
No, we're caught up.
Yeah, we're caught up. Hey, look at us.
And now we have 9
catching up early.
Now we have 9 minutes left, and we're like, what the fuck? I guess we'll just stand here and talk. Do you guys like car washes?
It's crazy. We're always late, and we always end up going way over.
David Rowe, my stream element is anonymous about nightmares.
Okay, let me try to find it, David. I'll go again.
The buffer's already donated.
Okay. I did find it now. Well, he said David the first time. That's on him. That's on you, David.
It's your fault. How dare you?
He said scariest nightmare you ever had. Mine is I was in Giant Woods, and all of a sudden Leatherface comes running at me with a red flannel and chainsaw. I woke up scared as fuck when I was a kid. Didn't want to go back to sleep. It was back when I thought Leatherface was real.
That's crazy.
I've had some legit like night terrors where like I'm like being buried alive and shit like that, but like pure just regular nightmare. I had this one recurring, like the most fucked up thing I ever had, dude, was our fire alarm started going off in the middle of the night, and I was in my race car bed because I slept in a race car bed at the time.
You have to.
Those are fucking dope.
You get away from the bad dreams usually.
Race car beds were the fucking shit.
Get away from
but the fire alarm started going off, and I woke up and I was like, oh, what? Is there a fire? And I turned around, and my dad was standing on a mini ladder, and he had the fire alarm disconnected and had pulled the batteries out of it and was looking at me laughing. And that is fucked
you
up.
Loser.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Like, Dad, what did you feel like he was
manifesting your father's disappointment in you early?
I guess it was fucked up.
Yeah, I had a fucked up dream. We had in the old house I used to live in, that I grew up in. There was a long hallway, and there was this big giant fucking mirror that hang at the end of this hallway. And I remember in my dream, I woke up and I started walking toward the door down the long hallway to go into like the living room. And behind me in this big ass fucking mirror, it's like this motherfucker looked like it was from The Conjuring. It had a big gold mantle. It was like way bigger than it should have been. There was some kind of creature appearing in it in my dream. And I could see it peripheral. Like, I mean, for whatever reason, I could see it behind me appearing. And it was like this fucking monster demon thing. And whatever was in that mirror, it reached out its hand, and I became the fucking creature. I became the fucking monster.
You sick fuck.
And then I remember going through the door into the living room, out the fucking front door, and we were having a barbecue, and I just started fucking slaughtering people.
You sick fuck.
Like I killed everybody. Like whatever got in front of me, I killed it. And you know what? I look at that as strength now. It's like, take down what's in front of you. Don't let nobody hold you back.
Mercurio 80 said, Chalice, we all saw your pussy. And Loomis, Ilphonic, and Gun Media have an imposter doing your voice for the Halloween game.
We read that
I think Mercurio's drunk.
No, we read that one.
Even then.
John Dragon Hey, Mike, if Scream 8 truly begins filming in fall of 2026, when do you think they may announce the cast or director?
Fall 2026. That's got to come any day now. It's got to be any moment now. Who could it be? Could it be Peter Hyams?
I think it's gonna be Doofy as the director.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Like, it's not gonna be Kevin Williamson. Is that a good thing? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me, Jim.
And then finally, we have big loss. Jurassic Park Survival is accurate, still in development.
Okay, well, so they are doing a cool game. We just can't find the trailer for it. I think Jurassic Park game would be. Do you remember the Jurassic Park like zoo game where you like built your own Jurassic Park and like you had to keep the monsters caged?
Jurassic Park Evolution, and I own both of them, and I've done it extensively, and I was great. So yeah, I'm a great park owner.
Well, maybe that'll get you laid at some point in your
life.
Probably,
I'm married.
Oh, Doomy, you're the yo-yo master.
I mean, I get the pussy. I don't.
Man of Tomorrow said we missed one of his stream elements. He said, okay, I think I found it here. It was the one before that one, he says. Okay, sorry, Man of Tomorrow. He said, hey, boys, I hope you're having a great week. Over the weekend, I saw Scary Movie 6 and Masters of the Universe. Scary 6 was the definition of a mid-ass movie. Masters of the Universe was fucking awesome.
Amazing.
I'm glad you liked it, Jay. Love you.
Sure, man. Yeah. It's really sad hearing about, like, it made no money.
Yeah, it's dead.
It's really sad.
DED, dead.
I'm going to show you this really quick before we leave. Look at fucking.
Are you frozen right now? Yep, you're frozen right now. Guy can't pull up Jonathan Jones 245 without getting frozen. That goddamn Spectrum internet. What a time to freeze. Who's winning the Spurs game, guys? Spurs probably, right? Just like I said. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? Sounds like it's time for a little bit of that. Meaning, let's see. What do we got here? What do we got? Oh, he's back. We got two of them. I got you now.
You all just get the fuck through this. Say your final words of peace. I'm not even trying to fucking play a game.
Try one more time. Try one more time. I believe.
Fuck me in the ass. All right, hold on. If this motherfucker goes out again, dude, I swear to God. Like, dude, whoever made fucking Spectrum, I just want to like choke him with my dick. Not in a good way. Am I still here?
Yeah, I got you. You're good. For now. Click.
I hate goddamn far-reaching internet, dude. Look at Trump's face.
It looked like somebody just farted.
No, dude, that guy's falling asleep. Look, he's bad as fuck. He's back. Look at that guy. He's sleeping. Look at Trump's. That is funny.
It's ironic because he's been caught falling asleep so many times in different situations too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at this one. That's how I'm gonna feel tomorrow. And then I gotta walk the dog. That's how I feel.
And then
my life be like, yeah. My life be like,
you gotta be
my
careful.
life be like,
get in that fucking belly.
yeah.
Hold on, one more.
Let him see we're crazy.
Today, Junior.
text your spouse, send me the code you just got. If they don't respond,
Hey, Junior!
it's true.
You showed these last stream, Jay.
I showed it
Those
on
on the last
Patreon.
stream.
I showed it on
You
Patreon.
drink too much. Oh, maybe you're right. It was on Patreon.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I apologize.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Anyway, I'll find better ones, motherfuckers. But guess what? We're done.
We are done. Hey, look at us coming out on time. On time, just seconds over. We're fucking masters of the universe. We'll see you guys on Wednesday night.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, right? Is it
No,
Wednesday
today
night?
was
That's what we usually
today
do.
was Wednesday.
Today was Monday. Today it's Monday.
Yeah. Well, our
far did you
calendars.
hear?
I'm in the Chinese year, so
Either Wednesday or Friday. How's that? Either Wednesday or Friday.
yeah, I'm fine either way. Friday probably better. Actually, we could probably do Friday.
We'll see you guys soon. Either way, we love you. Thanks for showing
Love
up.
you
Thanks
guys.
for hanging out.
Bye.
Thanks for having such wonderful wieners. They taste great.